Okay. We are streaming. So,
once.
that was enough. Alright, so a recap. Last session, you all were in Antvale. You all were relaxing in the tavern. And then you all heard a ominous ringing of a bell off in the distance. And then you all started noticing some smoke and a bit of chaos beginning in town before Captain Eleanor Oathkeeper showed up. And basically, I don't want to say conscripted, but voluntold you all to help defend the city or the town. You all answered the call and split up into 3 groups. One of you went out to a farmstead to help protect or try to protect some people on the outside of town. Some of you went to hold the line with the rest of the town guard, and a few of you went to a chapel that was on fire to try and do what you could to help. You all learned some information in the last encounter as to how the Red Hand operates and how they're probably a little bit more fanatical than you all have encountered before. I believe Link and Laura encountered a wounded Red Hand, or a Red Hand soldier who was in the process of dying, and instead of being captured and saved, he decided to end his own life. Which is a whole new level of loyalty and commitment to a cause than you all have seen from cultists and other creatures alike. We are now into the next morning. Oh, no, we're beyond that, because Braden, Adrian, wanted to help rebuild a little, and got caught robbing from one to help another, and ended up taking a whole bunch of furniture from one person, destroying it to help build another place. Also took some antiques and their money, and was caught, and basically told, don't ever come back. And I believe the rest of the day was uneventful, and we're kind of in the evening time. You all were preparing to rest for the day before continuing on into the Ardeep Forest. You now have kind of instructions as to where the Dancing Dell may be. It's going to take you a day or two to get there.
Slow people slowing us down.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was at Glad Space.
Rude.
So you all are in the tavern, it's evening time.
Do we have like a picture of the map out on the table that we kind of looked at, or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything to know in tavern, people, conversations?
Everybody's still kind of recoiling from the previous day. Spirits are a little bit higher because, you know, the majority of the chaos is over. There's still people that are displaced because of the fires. You see some people that have been out there trying to rebuild and salvage what they could from the town to help reconstruct some people's lives. Most of the people that were missing the day prior have been located or have been officially declared missing. The total missing from the attack is 4.
A kid from the farmhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who those 3 are. But...
One of the acolytes from the chapel,
okay.
and then 2 others from the town.
You know, that guy was never there to begin with. Glad looked high and low.
Glad saw so many traps, though.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
He was on the case.
He's like, I'm getting close. These are fresh.
Oh, it was so good.
I guess can I do like a insight check? Is there like a commonality between these 4 people that disappeared?
Sure, go ahead and do an investigation check. We'll say that Eleanor has kind of given you bios on each one of the missing.
I didn't realize. No.
Tell me what the number is, and then I'll tell you. No, you didn't. 4. So there's nothing that stands out as linking them, other than they're all younger. They're all under the age of 21. And I do the quotation marks because age isn't a thing they track the same way we do here in this society.
Oh, smart.
You just haven't reached that level of adulthood yet. So these are younger people. That's really the only thing that you've noticed. There's no other
like
commonality.
all under 20 or something,
Yeah.
or under 15 or something.
Yep. Beyond that, you don't really know.
They went to Epstein's Island.
What?
I said they all went to Epstein's Island.
Jesus.
They're on the later reports. I'm going to suggest that instead of going down the way that we did last time, and with the fight that we encountered, maybe approaching the west side.
So, Catherine, I'm going to switch over to the shared screen so you can see what they're
go.
talking about. Oh, that's not the
Okay.
shared.
Okay, so you mean like go like along the outside of the forest, but
Go
Yeah.
up.
around on the west side instead of down towards where we
So you
had
wanna come
that
down this way?
mercenary intercepted.
Along the
I can see the
Caesarian
fire.
River.
Yes. Like, if we continue down that way, that opening kind of gets us a little bit closer, it looks like, to the throat of that river that was pointed out to us in that roundabout area. However, both sides of the forest have, like, those coves that we would probably get some kind of resistance in.
Mm.
But at least on the west side, it would probably be more manageable. Is that east
Why don't we
side?
just sneak through the forest?
Where are we on the map?
The red square over here on my side.
Oh, okay, so top right corner.
Yeah, where it says Amphil.
And we're head go.
Are we trying to get to the red circle?
I
Yes.
believe so.
Yeah, because that's
That's the roundabout location that we've been given for what we need to get to.
like
Where's-
for
Can
where
we
the-
do a?
Yes.
Can we do like an invisibility spell and just sneak through the forest?
Do you have an invisibility spell for 5 people?
We have no Cirilla today, just so you know. And no Draken.
We do have Laura. She might have an invisibility spell.
to my knowledge,
She might have the ability, but she probably doesn't have it prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's late.
Yeah, maybe not.
We could technically prepare overnight.
I will also
If that's something she wants to do.
yeah.
say that's something that obviously I'm not an expert on
Let's see. Invisibility,
but
I think, has a time limit.
yeah, 2 minutes. I think even if I had a spell, I doubt that it would last for like even if we cut straight through the forest. It sounds like it would take
Yeah,
You know,
invisibility
a long
only
time.
lasts for up to 1 hour,
so.
and each one of these black and white lines is 6 miles.
And Glad prefers his enemies
Okay.
to see him coming. He wants them
Gotcha.
to understand just how fucked they are.
So just to get back to the road from Amphale is a half-day journey.
I would like to see you use your beast sense to like scout ahead while we travel, so we don't run into any issues.
So in the morning you choose to re-up your dog as a hawk.
Yeah.
and then do share senses. You can scout ahead, or have it.
Just
scout
send amoeba to scout ahead.
Right, but
It's always
he's
an idea.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, it's like, sure, we might encounter something not great in the forest, but I feel like at this point, we encounter something not great anywhere as we try to get
This
closer.
is us. We're going to run into something.
So,
The bee sense too only lasts for 1 hour,
Does it?
so that would screw it.
Yes. 6 miles.
And it's a concentration, so like I would have to be like on the wagon, just chilling there.
I will happily be the advance party and scout ahead.
And that's what I'm worried about.
Sucks when you don't have a
got
wizard.
I
A
mean-
lot of health. He's
I mean,
free.
I can sneak around and try to get ahead, but it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, because you're slow.
Glad could run past him and then run back and beat him before they realize that he's ran past the first time.
Well, at this point, we know we've got like
We have no paths going through the forest here, do we? It's all heavy woodland.
So,
Like we're not taking a horse and
They can
cart
just
through
start
these
a
woods.
fire and flush them out.
we're not going to raise the entire forest
Yeah. I mean, that might help.
with the kids
Amphil,
inside.
but yeah, that would not be the greatest.
excellent. Excellent.
It would be problem
I
solved.
love
Though.
Don't have to save the kids if the kids are dead.
Damn.
But
Kids, what kids?
so
And Bill would also be, but they'd have no place to hunt anymore.
It feels far enough away.
So, yep. Torching forest, bad idea. But so I guess it does seem like so we're all in agreement that like the next step is to
Find our way there.
find our way, like somehow get closer to the Dancing Dell area where we think the kids are.
We're just trying to find the best route
Mhm.
without screwing ourselves.
Mhm.
I do agree with you that walking into a cove probably isn't the best idea. It's probably heavily defended, if I were to guess.
I mean, you've got coves on both sides, and then you've also got a larger, smaller part of the forest that would be behind us on the cove on the east.
Mhm.
Where, like, you might have a little bit of resistance with the few trees that stand out in the cove on the west side.
Mhm. I guess. Oh. Does anyone have strong preference?
We really wanted to take a while and take them by surprise. We could come all the way down to where this river starts at the side of the forest and follow it up to the red. But that would take probably a
really
few
long time,
days.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean going all the
Yeah,
way
that'd be a
around?
real long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 40-mile trip
Yeah, it's
on
12,
foot.
12 miles to get over here,
And
So,
Yeah.
which is a day travel, give or take.
Which is the way that
Or half
we came
day.
into Amphil, right?
It'd be a 2-day
that-
travel just down here. Sorry. Just
Yeah.
down here, and then because you're going to be
A
moving
day's
through the
travel.
forest, you're not going to be moving as quick. What were you saying, Dana?
But we would follow along the water there.
That
Do like a shallow bottom raft. But yeah, it would take a few days. But we could take them by surprise.
that dotted road along the road.
That's the main road that you all have traveled.
that we came into
Mhm.
Amphil on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like kind of balancing resistance we'd encounter and the amount of time it would take to go get to the kids and everything. Maybe the least bad of the options is to just go around on the west side, but stay outside the forest and like come in once we get to that closest point. Like I think it was like Link or Mike was suggesting.
who's Mike? No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds good.
I said we just come down to Woodline on the west side.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like coming around, like not actually going in the woods, like going around the woods on the west side.
But following the
and-
Woodline down to where it's really close.
Yeah,
And then
and then
going
cutting
in
it,
there.
So
So you all want to come around and then come in through this area?
I don't know. I can't see your pointer.
So you want to come around
Uh-huh.
and then enter around here?
yeah.
That's my vote for it.
Like, we come over, take the road to right here, and then follow the wood line into here, and then just come in.
Sounds good.
Okay. Cool. And so it's like evening time right now. Do we want to like head out first thing in the morning? Are we thinking? Or
Well, we can go now.
It's still the
Right now.
evening if anyone has to get any fighting provisions that they may need. We know you have a sword, you have food, you're good.
Glad's always ready.
Yeah, I'd say midday tomorrow. That way we can get the horse and carriage ready to get down there.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, Glad. I know.
Clyde wants to kill things now.
It's going on nighttime, buddy. It's bad time for travel, but we can head out the first light.
I have dark vision. Hey DM, I have dark vision.
It doesn't stop stupid people from attacking at night.
So,
I assume that all of them have dark vision. The Den of Thieves.
No, you need to stop.
all right. So you all are going to rest for the night before continuing on.
Yes.
All right.
Have dinner, stock up.
All right. So who's eating dinner at the tavern?
Yes.
Dinner,
Okay. So I believe
Yeah.
I've said
2 silver or 3 silver?
I think it was 3 silver.
sure. 3 silver's fine. Thought I had said 5, but 3's fine. They're giving you a deal.
I think it's only supposed to be like 10 silver a day or something.
Well, depends on where you go, what's available. But all right, so you all eat and you all rest for the night. You all wake up the next morning to the sound of the busy street as people are kind of returning to their normal lives. Merchants
Are we?
and huh?
Are we? Because we're headed out on a journey. I thought we'd be headed out close to first light before most people are
Oh,
out.
he said midday, and I didn't hear anybody say something different.
I said midday because we like.
I figured
if
you all
gonna
were
take the
sleeping in.
carriage and then.
Dude, we got a long travel. We got like...
You got about a day to get to where you need to be.
We have about 18 to 20 miles to go.
Right, which you all could do 24 miles at a normal pace a day.
Right, so why would we leave midday?
We can compromise. We can get up at first light and get out still pretty early.
I mean, as you stated, get anything that we may need to be battle ready.
That was yesterday evening. We should've
Okay,
gotten it.
anyways, you wake up, you're starting to hear the chatter on the street. You're starting to hear the carts go back and forth on the cobblestone. People are out doing their thing. You all head downstairs. I imagine you all are eating
Yes.
before you leave.
Sure.
Another 3 silver, please. Are you even tracking your silver?
Yes.
I will. Right now it's -6. I did last session.
Okay. Okay, so you all eat.
So just to point out there, I am paying double for
I just
the
don't want
enemy
to turn
door.
my phone on every 10 seconds.
You know your animal doesn't have to eat, right?
I don't know. You had me do it. Before.
I've just let you do it. I mean, I'm just letting you know it's a spirit animal. It's not a flesh and blood animal. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
you-
If Amiibo's
you
hungry, you know
food.
what? Go ahead. What stops did you all need to make? What supplies were you all looking to get?
A store for gemstones, specifically diamonds. If they're open yet, or if we have one.
You looking for gemstones or diamonds?
Specifically diamonds.
I don't think you're going to find any of that here. That's not something... I mean, you might be able to find a diamond, but you're not going to find what you need. You're looking for 100 gold worth of diamond, right? For Revivify?
Yeah.
You're not going to find that here.
Damn.
And what
I
else
also
did
to
you
say,
do?
Laura still has moral qualms about, repeatedly killing and bringing someone back to life as well. So,
It's 300 gold. Or 300 gold worth of diamond.
Yeah. What else did you say you were looking for?
That was mainly it.
Okay.
Like, I just wanted to make sure that if we needed to, we could have Revivify on deck.
All right.
Not necessarily for torture and interrogation.
So, you all head out, and you start your journey.
I just am imagining Glad charging out front,
We're off to see the wizard, the
just-
wonderful Wizard of Oz.
just doing the thing that kids do, where they're all excited, they're walking with a
Skipping.
parent, and they they run ahead, and then they run back, and then they run ahead.
Guys,
Are
we're
we
gonna
there
cool
yet?
crap that I
Are we
saw.
there yet? I really want to kill somebody. Are we there yet?
I want to rage.
In the meantime, I would have helped.
What?
I would have helped Trunk get the cart or carriage ready.
Did you leave Amiibo as the dog, or did you change his form?
Wolf. He's still remaining a wolf.
No, it's now a
wolf.
horse.
I could, but
I guess it could. Well, it has to be a beast. Is a horse considered a beast?
so it's just the stat block of beast of the land. But
Oh,
I
okay.
could have.
Do you have him in front of us scouting ahead, or?
No, I was glad he's running
Yeah.
around doing the thing.
Absolutely. This has been established.
This is a terrible idea.
No, actually, it's probably better this way.
Okay.
So as you all head out of Vampvale, you see the town behind you and the forest ahead. You head towards the road. The day goes pretty uneventful. I mean, there's a couple merchants that pass along. I mean, it is a traveled road between Waterdeep and Rysalantar, so I mean, there's people out there. Nothing out of the ordinary. It gets into the afternoon, and we're going to say that you all are right where the road and the tree line start to
Touch.
separate.
Okay.
Did we pass the decoy carriage that we were attacked at the first on our encounter on our way in to Amphill originally?
Didn't you all repair it and take it with you?
Did
'Cause
we?
it just needed the wheel put on it.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember this.
I thought you all took it.
I think we took it.
Okay. Okay.
You all have 2 carriages, among other things.
We brought that one, so our good one is still at the. It's still at Amphill.
So
Protected.
you all are at the point now where you all are going to get off the beaten path and then follow the tree line. As you travel along the tree line, you've got this lush field to one side. And then as you look into the trees, it's oddly shaded. I don't want to say oddly, that's weird. When you look into the tree line, it seems like the forest is very dark.
It's like the sunlight gets.
Ominous,
to the point and
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, the treetop is very thick. The canopies are very thick. And it's a huge contrast between near darkness and then this bright, lush green field on the other side. You all travel. It's starting to get late. It's about dusk when you all get down to this area.
The nipple.
Sure. If that's how your brain is comprehending this. Yes. This area. So, do you all want to rest outside of the forest, or are you all going to proceed in?
I'm gonna
In the
step
dark?
So it's been like,
So, you've gone pretty much the entire
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
It's starting to get dark out.
and that was like, you said like 20 something miles.
It's like 24 miles, 30 miles, something like that.
I'd say let's wait until daybreak to get into the woods.
Yeah.
How long of a hike would it be to the Red Circle? Like, how many hours?
That's
Depends on the density of the forest.
3 to 4 miles.
and who's doing it?
3 to 4 miles at 20 minutes a mile.
Some of the party is fast as
So
fuck.
it would
boy.
take about an hour.
Like I said, it depends on the density of the forest.
So if we woke up, like, at like 3 a.m. or something, we could come and take them by surprise, like right when they would be waking up, or right before they would be waking up.
As long as we don't get taken by surprise by something.
Well, we need to like not start a fire or anything.
Would probably like take turns keeping watch or something.
I tell Tronk don't start a fire, but he can't, so we don't have to worry about that.
Boom.
I can.
That
And
was
that's
really well
my
timed.
cue.
Yep. And Glad, while you all are debating, Glad's gonna go into the tree line just to observe what's going on.
Okay.
You need to bring Sir Reggie back. He is not a good enough influence on you.
I think you all should start bringing Brog.
Brett just wants to have a character that he can talk to us through with that.
Brog would be like, no. The squirrels hide at night.
I'll kick a tree down like I kicked the door in at the
Come fight, devil dogs! All right, so you all are setting up camp. You're going to go scout ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. So you enter the forest, and as you get deeper and deeper, it gets darker and darker, obviously. It was already dark to begin with, especially with it being dusk. But it's almost this darkness that is starting to affect your vision to a degree. Yes, you have dark vision. Yes, you can see out to a certain point. I'm thinking night vision, like old school night vision where you need a light source in order to see anything,
Okay.
or at least infrared or something. But your vision is getting dimmer in the sense that you're not able to see as far. You can still see your immediate surroundings, but as you get deeper, you notice that your perception or your distance is getting slightly shorter. You're traveling, and you hear sounds. You hear trees creaking, sticks breaking, leaves rustling. Give me a perception check.
12.
As you're going deeper and deeper, you're not too far in yet. You're probably a couple hundred yards. You can no longer see the party in the tree line, or the edge of the tree line. As you continue, the leaves rustling and the trees creaking and the twigs snapping, sounds like it's close and maybe getting closer. Not really able to tell right now. There's a lot of sounds going on all at once. You've got the insects chirping and the birds kind of doing their thing before they settle down for the night. You take a step and you feel something brush against your leg. What are you going to do?
I don't see what brushed against my leg.
You haven't really looked down yet.
Okay.
Are you going to look down and see what it is?
Look down.
What colors do you see in?
So,
Is it grays?
dark vision is grayscale.
I know that some creatures have different, like some I think see in shades of red.
So it would.
So I just wanted to verify which shades you saw
So it
in.
would be grayscale. No colors, but
So
various shades.
you see this large... I'm just going to come out and say it. You see what appears to be a giant snake at your feet.
Okay.
And as you look down, it is already starting to coil around your legs.
Okay. It's getting hit with the glaive.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. Where's the PM?
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Ooh.
Well, no point in even pulling that out because I'm sure you... I don't know how many hit points it has.
Gosh, it's like stabby stab, stabby stab.
We're eating snake tonight.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Comes back, found dinner.
Gonna be delicious. That could have been better. So 3 doubled 6, 13 damage. Yes.
13 damage.
Mhm.
All right. You hit it. I mean, it definitely hurt it. But you didn't do enough to stop it. It has continued to coil up on you, and it's starting to use its constrict attack.
Okay. Rampage!
Well, hold on.
Would we be in initiative at this point?
Between you and me, we're just going to go back and forth. You really need to roll initiative to see
Okay.
which one of us goes first?
All right.
I just let you attack it first.
Wait. And
Technically, you'd attack Glad first because it started
It
rapping.
didn't do any damage to him.
No,
Not every
it
spell
was
does
touching.
damage.
It was touching him. He attacked it, and now the snake said, all right, yippee-ki-yay.
You just wanted to snuggle up on your warm.
Right, I just wanted to be warm. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
that's a hit.
And
Then
then
It's a big ass face. It's good. Golly.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I really wish it was a black snake.
I need
and
you
didn't see
to
shit.
give me a... We need to do a grapple save, so strength or athletics.
Well, athletics is based off strength, so.
I'm saying pick one, because you might have
Athletics.
proficiency in one or the other.
Well, are you allowing me to rage at this point?
Well, hold on, my turn has to resolve first.
Aha.
Rage isn't an interrupt.
Yeah, whatever. Athletics.
Go ahead.
23.
You succeed, you are not grappled.
Punk ass.
Now, if you'd like to rage. Alright, so
Archer style rampage.
hold on, I just want to hear what you're saying in the moment. Or what you're... Are you making any sound, or are you just like... And now you're raging.
Grunting and screaming. Rampage.
Okay, so you're... So I need everybody not with Glad to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception.
I want to see if you all hear this.
Excellent, excellent.
11.
24.
Right now, Z's
27.
got 27, Laura.
And that was a nat 20.
Okay, well then...
Excellent.
24.
Alright, so those that got 20 or higher definitely heard the screaming rage from Glad.
There's
Well,
something going on with Glad.
Who else heard it?
Everybody but Trunk.
So yeah, they're just kind of cocks.
No, I mean, but who else
forest.
heard it in this forest?
You don't know that.
Should we help Forrest, or should we go help Glad?
What are you talking about?
He's just yelling in the forest.
Dude,
Sorry, he
so
was
yelling.
he was humming to himself. He didn't hear it.
He sees a turtle and he gets all pissy, wants to kill it.
Alright, well, we'll
Alligators.
grab Kronk and run into the trees.
Okay, so is everybody
Was he
going, or is it
screaming
just
for
Z?
help? That's all I want to know. Was he screaming for help?
So,
We don't know.
Oh,
It just-
Well, you
Glad
probably
is
heard him
screaming.
yell rage.
He said rampage.
No, he's having fun. Leave him alone.
No, let's go.
He might be
Glad
having
is
fun,
screaming,
but
let's go.
yeah.
let's
yeah,
go have
we
some fun too.
Are you staying at the tree line? Or are you going to go with them?
Yeah, if you don't want to go, you can stay and protect the cart, but we're going.
He's a big boy, but I'll go
Or
with him.
you're an elf, right?
Yes.
You're a human.
Yes.
So you have no dark vision, but you do.
I
yeah,
have the
yeah,
goggles.
I've got dark
You do
vision.
too, don't you? No, you don't have goggles of the night.
No, but I have dark vision as a spell and have Watchman's Medallion.
Alright, Laura, I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist and around your waist, okay? You gotta follow.
All right.
I'll stay at the camp. Someone's got to watch the fire.
Are you going as well?
Yeah,
Light a
I'll go.
fire.
Are you going to tie yourself up
Me
as well?
can't-
I have the
Specifically
goggles.
said-
Right, right.
Fire.
But Laura has dark vision
He
as
said,
well,
I
but
didn't make the
Z and Laura are tying themselves together so they don't get separated. Are you going to do the same, or are you going to just do your thing?
I was just gonna follow him in.
Okay.
In the direction that rampage is yelled.
So,
Okay.
Z and Laura.
Yep.
Sorry, I definitely feel it now when I smile and I'm like, got something devious going on. I need you to... So you all are running through the forest.
Yep.
You're tied together. I need you to
Rather than
roll a
run
perception
over
check
people.
for me, please.
All right.
Great.
18.
18.
16.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So, Catherine,
Yeah.
as you are running, there is
Yeah.
a small tree that you accidentally run to one side of and Laura runs to the other side of. And basically, you both yank yourselves back to the ground and kind of like, what the hell just happened? Before realizing that you each went two separate directions around a tree because of how quickly you were trying to run through the forest. You all take no damage, but it definitely slowed you down and made you have to take a breath.
Okay, so we're knocked
Okay.
back, and then Link is still charging forward. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
if
Okay.
you all choose to stay tied together, that is definitely your prerogative.
Yeah, let's. Okay, good thought, but but yeah, it's let's maybe untie ourselves for
Untie?
now.
Okay.
And
So I'm going to jump back to Glad for a second, but I just want you all to also know that as you are proceeding in, you do notice that your vision is getting slightly reduced. Same with you. I know you have goggles of the night, but your vision is slowly getting reduced as well.
It's 60 feet. It just slowly creeping back.
Yep. All right, Glad.
You're being very nice right now.
Well, they technically succeeded it, thus why I didn't give them any damage. 15 was my DC.
Right. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
Back to Glad.
Yes. I was doing a DC to see if you took damage, not to see if you succeeded or not. I
You just
wanted
didn't want us to be tied together anymore.
Kind of. I thought it was silly, and I thought it was a great opportunity to mess with the party a little. All right. So, it is your turn. You are raging, and then you attack.
Yes.
Again. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. Does a 28 hit?
No. I guess it is.
Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and roll for all 3 attacks.
Oh, was it a nat 20?
Hmm?
Nat 20?
No.
Oh, because your rage, you get extra hits. Gotcha.
Well, no. I rolled a 17. I have a plus 11 to attacks with my glaive.
Mhm.
So.
Why didn't you roll 3? Oh, did you roll 3 attacks
no,
last time?
No, I didn't, because that would have been the surprise, right?
Oh,
So I only attacked
I
once.
see what you're saying. Gotcha.
So I'm just going to roll for all 3 attacks now.
Go for it.
Well, that one's a 13.
Okay.
And a 16.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does.
Wow. Okay.
13 did.
The 13 hit?
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
I thought that was your damage totals.
Punk ass snake. 15 damage.
Okay.
$20 damage.
Okay.
And another 20 damage.
Okay. So, with the last swing, you come down and you happen to catch it right at the neck.
Excellent.
And you remove the head from the body.
Excellent.
How big was this thing? Just out of curiosity.
It was a giant constrictor snake.
Are we
Excellent.
talking like,
Think anaconda.
yeah, like this big around?
Mhm.
Okay.
Excellent.
It would have swallowed him whole, no doubt.
Oh,
No, it wouldn't have. But okay.
If you failed the attack, yeah.
So
Keep in mind, if you had missed that second attack,
it would have to grapple me first.
Mm.
That's how constrictor snakes.
but he would have done the constrict again, and it would have been another grapple attack.
It wouldn't have succeeded.
that ones are.
Agree to disagree.
Thing.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna pick up the head. Gonna put it in my satchel, and then I'm just gonna grab the rest of the body, fling it over my shoulder, and start walking back to camp.
Okay.
He's kind of merrily humming at this point.
How many pounds is this snake?
I don't. It's considered a huge beast.
I'm just saying, realistically,
He's
if
technically
this big around.
he's
can he
technically
carry that
raging
thing?
right now, so he does have a strength. I'll give it to him. I mean, whatever. It's not easy. It's not like he's coiled it all up in his arms and he's literally having to drag it through the woods. Give
But-
me a.
Every couple steps, just punch it.
But I know the way back.
Survival check. How do you know the way back?
Look at Wanderer as a background.
I don't have backgrounds pulled
You
up.
can only see like
Fucking
30
shit.
feet in front of you.
But I think Wanderer says that he can never get lost, kind of thing.
Pretty much.
Oh.
But he acts like I have his character pulled up right in front of me.
So why?
Let's
So you
see.
have a,
Because
like,
that would be a
natural
shit
sense-
ton of tabs.
So you have like a natural sense of direction type deal.
Yeah.
And technically, I have been through this area before. So
Have you?
on the
I
way
walked in.
Oh, well, true.
I'm walking back out.
Background, wander. You have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day. Why are you letting him fucking forage if you can do it?
Exactly. Exactly.
Provided the land.
Glad's the one that can survive.
That's actually safe food.
Sure. You know, I'll give it to you.
And see, it's just funnier my way.
So, you start the slow drudge back to the encampment, and after a few moments, you're greeted by 3 of your party members.
Hi guys, I got dinner.
Ah,
That's what you were
Lovely.
you had fun?
This is how we found the food.
They heard you yelling down in the woods. I told them you were just out there.
You're back at the camp.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking
You
about?
say
Yeah.
maybe
We're still in
The
the woods
3
at this
party
point.
members, Z, Laura, and
Oh.
Link, went
Yeah.
in to find out what was going on with him. You never said you were going.
No, I thought you said he was back at camp.
No. As he's on his way back to camp.
Oh, okay.
So,
Are you okay?
Of course. If there was any doubt.
I'm assuming that you're
Never any doubt.
covered in some sort of
Your
weird
screaming was
blood or
pretty
something.
insistent.
No, I wouldn't say that he's like covered. To a degree, I guess, because you technically have a bit of it, but
Well, if he's carrying this like
it's not like he's
massive-
face painted in blood or anything like
But if
that.
he's carrying this massive snake that he
And the
gutted,
blood.
like I'm
It depends if he's
assuming
pulling from the bloody stump end or the tail
I
end.
have quite the trinket to show you guys when we get back.
You want snakeskin
Okay.
boots now, don't you?
Huh?
You want snakeskin boots now, don't you?
Belt.
Yes, he does.
Like to walk on walls or shit.
Interesting idea.
As long as they keep.
What about
So-
the big skin smoking cap?
With a giant constrictor snake, you could do a lot with that skin. I have Monday through Friday underwear now.
That's hilarious.
Snake
You just
skin.
walk
But
around
Glad
with-
doesn't wear underwear.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't surprise me. Okay,
Now, like this snakeskin cloak, so you have it with your fighting.
so you all have it now. I'm assuming you all are going to help him carry it back.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I feel
So
like
you
we
all
did it this
continue
way.
back, and again, as you noticed on the way in, your vision got slightly reduced. On your way back out, you notice that you're able to see slightly further with every step, until you all eventually see the edge of the tree line, and Trunk just sitting there
Do you guys see me better
doing.
now too?
What would you be doing?
Sitting by the fire, probably
I
snacking.
thought you all said no fire.
Yeah, we
No, you-
definitely said no fire.
Yeah, no,
I thought you
no
just said
fire.
I did make the fire.
So
No, I was joking when I said it earlier.
So-
I said you're sitting back at the camp. What are you doing?
we
I
get
said
back and there's a
tending the
fire.
Okay.
So yeah, we,
So he started a fire anyways, which whatever. That's not a big deal.
Lizard, what the
that-
fuck? We said no fires. Are you trying to get us attacked?
Well,
I
you
said
were-
no fire.
Were you there for that? Yeah, you went right into the woods and kept on
I
going.
might have heard it.
well, regardless, if Vlad doesn't say it, the rest of
No.
us are like, dude.
He definitely didn't hear anything.
So Laura sees the fire and she immediately casts create or destroy water. So yeah, she creates
fire.
yeah.
Trunk, how long did it take you to start that fire?
Not very long. I have a fire starter kit.
Oh, okay.
So she
So she can freeze
Who wants
there.
the
I'll
damn
set
fire?
up camp a few hundred yards down and have my own camp.
so just imagine this like sudden gush of like 10 gallons of water just like completely
Yeah, I'm pissing,
Flooding that
going
out.
a few hundred yards and setting up my own tin and fire.
Fine. Go find your own place to
Go
start a
sulk on
fire
your
and get
own.
attacked in the
I'm
night.
not talking. This woman tried to fucking drown me,
Okay.
it was targeted, it hit the fire, it didn't hit you.
and I was saying right there.
So
Well,
Glad
you
is
probably
going
needed a
to
bath anyway.
Glad is going to whip out his bedroll and sit on it and start going to town, preparing
Pardon me,
this
I'm part
snake,
wizard.
skinning
Like the warmth.
the snake, deboning, and all that fun stuff.
Okay. Hold on, I've got to find
I
something.
suddenly
real
wish
quick.
we had a fire to cook this.
I can make one. I mean, we can prepare it a little bit better than
Fuck y'all.
You know?
Yes.
I'm a
Let
few
the
hundred yards out. That's
infighting
just me.
begin.
if we do it, if we have the cart positioned between us and
There it
the
is.
forest, it will block more of the light. If we dig it down slightly, it'll help block the majority of the light. And in that way, it'll also help prevent spread in this field that we'd be in. And also, if we clear it out a little bit, we'd be all right.
And then you hear me down by my fire just whistling, munching on my dinner.
Oh yeah, you all can start a fire. So you're by yourself with your own fire,
Oh yeah.
and that's where you're going to camp for the night, or are you going to?
I'm good.
All right.
Are we okay with us starting a bonfire and like digging down a little bit, kind of?
No,
protecting-
no fire.
So yeah, no, fires are a bad idea.
Okay. Although, hey, Glad, it looks like Trunk over there made a fire. If we cut a couple chunks off, you might be able to eat some steak over there.
We're supposed to be sneaking up on these dudes, right? That's why we came all the way around this way.
We're still miles away from them. We're still like 3-4
No.
miles away.
I mean, but no, I'm just gonna slaughter it up and
Slaughtered up.
save it for another day. It'll keep for a day or two. Be all right.
I mean, you can see smoke for miles.
In the dark.
You can smell it in the dark for miles.
We also don't know what sort of weird abilities.
That's great.
like-
If I get attacked and you hear me scream, then you can sneak up on them. Until then, I have dinner and it's hot.
Out of curiosity, how do you sleep? Are you like just covered in a blanket? Do you have a sleeping bag? Are you sleeping?
I have my normal provisions, which includes like sleeping
Please prepare
bag.
your
Okay, so
attack.
sleeping bag. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah,
So I
tent, sleeping bag.
and that's how everybody's sleeping. Okay, but you're probably sleeping beside the fire because you're a dragon hair or lineage, and you know you're cold-blooded. Okay, fine. So the evening winds down. I guess you are kind of skinning the snake and making it a little bit more manageable to.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're saving the skin for something.
Yes.
What are you doing with the other body part that you took?
What, like the fangs?
It's a constrictor. They don't have fangs.
True.
Oh, that reminds me. So I'm gonna show the 3 others with me. The other 3. I'm gonna take out the head and just be like
That's dope.
shove it off.
Good kill, man.
I can just see you going, Hi, my name's Bill.
I made a mistake.
Oh.
I'm Connie the Constrictor.
And yeah, the entrails and stuff. Is that what you were asking about?
No, I was asking about the head.
He wouldn't know constrictor. He would know hug snake. He was giving me his big hug.
Okay.
So yeah, the meat, the skin, and the head. I'm just gonna kind of place neatly as Glad can in the carriage.
Okay. So the night continues on. You all settle down for the night. And you start to get some rest. About middle of the night, you feel this pinch. You've taken 1 point of piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save, please.
Constitution. 17.
17. Are you waking up to that?
Is it a big enough pinch for me to wake up to?
You just took a point of damage, so you tell me.
So I would assume so.
Okay.
You know, going, what the fuck? Where was this pinch?
You felt it on your side.
And I look over to that side, feel around. I see.
You feel another pinch. You take another point of piercing.
I see nothing though.
Did you lift open your bag, or you just
I just
looking?
said I'd be like this looking.
I didn't know if this meant that you were opening your bag, or like.
I'd be looking at that area to see what pinched me.
There's 4 scorpions in your sleeping bag.
Oh,
They were drawn to the fire.
He said I took another pinch,
Mhm.
so another con save, or I already have
You have to do another con save.
15.
15, you succeed. So what
Get
do you
out
do?
of my sleeping bag, shake it out over top the fire.
You see 4 scorpions drop out. Some of them land in the fire. One of them scurries away. Not one fire, but it kind of like
Yeah.
landed to the side and scurried away. Sure.
The ones that are in the
I
fire.
don't know if scorpions make sounds, but sure. If that makes you.
Okay. Double check my backpack, make sure it's clear.
Yeah.
All right.
They had climbed into your sleeping bag because that was
How
warm.
did they get in my tent?
You all have tents?
I just.
You didn't say anything
I
about a
did.
tent. You said a sleeping bag.
I said I'd be in a sleeping bag tent. You know, we have these basic things.
I didn't know you all had tents, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like there's a zipper on a tent
Okay.
No, but it's tied shut.
and things can't get through the flaps in between the ties.
Even back then, they weren't supposed
Oh,
to.
they weren't supposed to, but that
No,
doesn't
no.
mean
If
it
you
ever
tied
happened.
it shut, if you tied it tight, things weren't supposed to get.
Yeah,
in.
but you just didn't tie one of them tight enough.
Okay.
There's no more scorpions. Everything's.
All right.
You killed 3 of them.
I'll do my Castiel on myself, fix it,
Okay.
and go back to my tent, make sure it's all closed up real nice and tight and
All
good.
right. All right. Good to go. All right. I'll leave you alone now. I've messed with you enough. So,
Have you though?
yeah, you go back to sleep. You're feeling better because you've healed yourself. And morning comes. You start to hear the birds. You can feel the warm air starting to hit your tents, your faces, however you all chose to sleep that night. And it is now daytime.
All right. I'm gonna wake up my camp, stoke my fire, make some breakfast, wave hi to my neighbors.
You see the charred remains of scorpions in your fire pit.
Oh, those things are just ash by this point.
Well, the exoskeleton.
Yeah, they still burn.
I don't know. I've never fucking killed a scorpion before.
Inverted.
Right. Sure. Okay, they're all ash. You see no scorpions.
I'm gonna get up.
darn, you should have
Do we
kept the
still
tail.
have meat pies in the inventory, in the carriage.
We would have transferred it over. Part of getting it ready.
Hot porridge.
When I was helping get in the trunk.
What is porridge?
It's
It's like oatmeal.
yeah.
It's like sad oatmeal.
The sad oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's what they
It's
had.
oatmeal with a sad face.
Imagine
Powdery.
imagine cream.
Yes.
Very bland cream of wheat.
Yeah,
Okay.
more or less.
Uncle Ben would.
I'm
not be
thinking
happy.
grits, but like watered down.
No, not water. More thick,
Oh, okay.
Thick
but
grits.
bland.
Sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. Fuck it. Vlad's gonna have one of his rations.
Okay.
Yeah, Laura
I
would
get one of
say.
the meat pies off the.
Ooh, my coffee's a little
I didn't
hot.
see
I'm having rations.
in the inventory. But
Apparently, there's coffee in D&D now.
Ooh, I actually have
Why would there be
a,
coffee in D&D?
bottle of Boundless coffee.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
See, there's coffee in D&D.
And
You always
so,
ask for ale, never freaking coffee.
So, no, thank you for reminding me. 'Cause, yeah, this metal bottle carries delicious warm coffee.
We'll take coffee.
Yeah. So I pull out my bottle of Boundless coffee, and I do offer to share it with my, non-fire starting.
They're having iced coffee.
It says delicious warm coffee
Oh,
in this as for this item. So, if y'all would like coffee,
Heck yeah.
We'll take coffee. We'll get all wired up.
yes.
Oh, my God. Z, right, Z high on caffeine.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
glad high on caffeine. Dash, 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 dash.
I'm gonna lean closer to Z and Laura and be in a hushed tone ask like, Should we offer any?
We need advantage on attack rolls now that we're all wired.
Should we offer any of this to Glad? Because he's already pretty much free spirited. I don't know if it would help.
We do need to
her.
work on that. That what was it? It wasn't the decanter of endless water, but whatever it was that.
It's basically the same thing as decanter of endless water, but for ale.
Yeah.
It's water, ale, and wine.
You have an
And you
endless
can't
keg.
spill it.
But
I thought I already did that.
no,
Oh,
By the way, I'm packing up my
I
camp
couldn't find
and
it.
putting out the fire, cleaning up, and head back over.
oh, I actually do see you for this bottle of Boundless Coffee. Could I borrow a D20 real quick? So apparently I need to roll a D20, and if I get a 1, then none of us get coffee. So let me confirm. It's 14. We're safe.
All right,
I really wanted to be a one.
I imagine it
all
being
of them
like cowboy
addicted.
coffee.
What did we
Where's
call
our
it?
coffee? Where's our coffee?
I can't remember.
It was something horn.
Okay, but horn was in the name.
I'm pretty sure. It would have been like one of the first things you did.
You could go to one of these backwater towns, open your own Starbucks, and
homegrown
make it
stuff.
killing.
Oh my gosh.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Backup plan.
But it was like endless water.
So what I would recommend you do, add the decanter of endless water, and just put a note in there that it's the horn of endless whatever.
Okay.
But it can't spill. Sort of like you were wearing it on your belt. Nothing's gonna keep pouring.
It's only
out of it.
activated by the touch of your lips,
Yep.
because otherwise it would never come out.
Mhm.
It would never spill technically.
It's the gold band is what
Gotcha.
protects that, and then it's would you say 3 or 5 cups of ale and wine?
Sure. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me.
But water was like pretty much endless. So
Okay. So, y'all are done eating and whatnot. You all are packing up, I imagine. Did you all bring your carriage, or did you all travel on foot?
I've always said that we had
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have carrots.
Okay. So, are you all
not
leaving?
our carriage from Waterdeep, our carriage from the one that we repaired.
So, are you all taking that into the woods, or are you going to leave it out there?
I imagine
We're gonna
it's dense
disguise
enough
it and
that-
leave it out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine the forest is dense enough. There's no way we could.
I mean, I'm sure you could find a trail to use, but it's going to add time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it'll get stuck.
Probably.
I think the disguising it idea is probably the easiest.
Leave the horses tied up somewhere.
Where they can move around a little bit, but they can still get to the field grass to still eat.
Okay. So, you all secure your horses, you disguise the carriage, and you all begin to enter the forest. Like you all noticed the day before, it is unusually dark for the daytime once you get under the canopy. It's not dark, like it's not nighttime dark, but it's dim light.
Okay.
Canopy is very heavy or very dense, and not a lot of light gets through it. There are little patches here and there, and I think I have a picture that I can use as a reference.
I'll say to the party, like, I thought it was mainly it being just dark yesterday or last night, but I feel like the darkness is just closing in on the vision.
Yeah, like it
Mm.
just doesn't feel natural.
Yeah, so that's as close as something I can find just to give you all a frame of reference as to what it looks like. But you all continue in, and as you all enter, again, you hear the wind, or I'm sorry, you hear the trees creaking and shifting in the wind. You feel this constant kind of wind hitting your face. Every time you all change a direction, it seems like the wind has shifted to go against your movement. It's not to the point where it's impeding you, but it's noticeable. It's almost like the forest is telling you to get out. The birds that you originally heard, I'm sorry?
Well, that's fun.
Yep.
Keep going.
The birds that you all originally heard as you entered. You hear them singing, and then all of a sudden it stops. Cut off mid-note. As if you've just entered another room and shutting the door was enough to stop any noise from coming through.
Cool. Can we do a perception check?
Sure.
Because the birds just suddenly stop singing is not a good. 25.
So 25. So your perception check doesn't really give you a whole lot other than it's just this is a very unnatural part of the forest. Things are just a little different here. A little bit more trying to think of a way to put it. I don't want to say depressed, but it kind of just has that low energy feel to it. You don't suspect any dangers or anything. It just seems to be like this forest has its own living personality in a sense, and it's a private forest, if that makes any sense.
Forest is being a dick.
Sure. You didn't do a perception check, so you don't know that. The force isn't impeding your progress. It's just giving you subtle impressions that it's not somewhere you want to be. But you all travel for a little while. We'll say about 3 hours. It's about midday now. Well, not midday, but it's getting towards there. The trees kind of have this sway to them. The breeze is constantly on your face, pushing against you, but these trees don't seem to be moving with the breeze. There's light fractures in the canopy that let little rays of sun through. Your footsteps echo very slightly, out of sync with the movement. Almost like calling somebody on your phone that's sitting right next to you, and then hearing your voice. There's a delay to it, with an echo kind of feel.
This doesn't feel right, guys.
As you continue, who's in the front? Glad?
Yeah, of course.
Who would be behind you?
I will be.
Probably me.
Okay, so
I'll-
Z and Link, you see Glad in front of you. And you see him kind of like navigating around obstacles and whatnot. Obstacles being trees. I imagine you're not like the guy from the D&D movie where he just goes up and over it, straight line everywhere he goes.
What's
But
he gonna do?
as you watch him kind of step to one side or the other, it's almost like you're seeing a bit of an echo. You see him getting to that point before he's actually moved. Does that make sense? Almost like some sort of time distortion.
That's
Think
fun.
Riddick. Think Riddick when he kills a guy that has the ability to kind of like, yes,
Yeah.
kind of like that. If that helps anybody. If you don't know what the reference, then I'm sorry, I don't have any other better reference for you. It's not that exaggerated, but it's just a slight. It's very, very disorienting to the eyes, or eye.
Mhm.
And as you continue, you do notice it gets slightly worse until you reach an opening. Let me get that picture pulled up. I can't find it.
Since we're not using the map yet, can I turn that light off? The light that's
I
before
was
the
just
map.
thinking that too.
It's like spotlighting us. It's hard to look at the screen with that right there. Thank you.
Yep.
So, about how far ahead of the thing actually occurring do we see it occur?
I'd probably say like quarter-second delay.
Yeah.
Like just to where it's noticeable, but it's not.
I have it written down as a heartbeat delay.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally like, for just a split second, you almost see two of Glad. Where he was and where he is.
And is that continuing?
Yeah,
Until we get to an opening.
Okay.
Like you're starting to trip out.
right.
Is it getting worse?
It did get progressively worse, but hold on before you get ahead of me. Where? Where are my notes? Refresh. Sorry, guys. I had a picture and now I'm struggling to find it.
That's okay.
Of course.
You okay, Justin? Okay. Kind of space cadet over there.
I'm thinking what it would take to put drywall on the ceiling.
Well, it's probably going to be a drop ceiling.
It would have to be because of the piping.
It's probably going to be a drop ceiling on this side, but then drywall over there.
a lot of effort
So here
and
we go.
frustration. Hanging drywalls, a pain in the
You can
ass.
definitely just put it to a studs over there. But yeah,
I would say it's nice having the setup, the way you moved it over here. It's,
Mhm.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Dana and I put a lot of work into that. All right, so here we go. So you finally reach a clearing, and this is the Dancing Dell. It's more of a sacred spot than it really is a location of other sorts for the forest. As you let me find my notes.
how far are we into the forest by this point?
We're
Well, I guess this was
at the Dancing Dell,
this is
apparently.
probably
don't-
like
yeah.
where that red circle location was. I'm guessing
Okay.
like about.
I didn't know if this was like halfway between here and there, or
Well, no, it would be
1,000 feet in.
dead center, that circle that was indicated, because Glad was in the lead. How could you go wrong? We're all doomed.
I mean, I'm not complaining about a very tanky character just charging ahead and being the first one to encounter anything that we comes at
right.
us. Like,
I have-
I'm not complaining.
I have trouble taking direction from someone that did pass kindergarten. Okay.
So how far ahead are we seeing at this point?
I didn't hear that.
Well, your vision didn't really diminish like it did the night before.
No, I mean time wise.
Oh, by the time you get here, you're not really noticing it anymore. It's almost like the forest was
It was
using a
curve.
defense mechanism,
Okay.
if that makes any sense. Okay, I can't
Okay.
find my notes on the Dancing Dell, but the Dancing Dell is more of an ancient, elvish, religious site, if you will. Okay? But as you enter the Dancing Dell,
Oh my God, it's smashed.
you
Should we hear like elves singing like Enya?
And
everybody give me a perception check, please.
I was going with like
23.
Ocarina of Time.
9.
Nat 20.
15.
Net 20.
Let's go.
Everybody got above a 15?
No, I got
Yeah.
9? Okay.
No, everyone but you. How's it feel?
So,
Nice work, cleric.
so those that got above a 15, I'll come back to you in just a second. As you kind of look around, these trees have this slow sway, almost in a rhythmic motion. They're not exactly all synced up with each other, but their movements are very similar to one another. The sunlight is fracturing through the canopy, and you see it kind of dancing on the ground. You are almost hypnotized by this. You're really drawn to this imagery or this view of what the trees are doing. And you just can't help but to study it and want to understand what's going on.
Actually, could I do a religion check?
Sure.
Especially since it is like an elvish.
What are you
site.
checking for?
Just to, like, see if this is like triggering any sort of like if I have any recollection.
I'll
from
let
my
you do
studies.
either religion or arcana. Your preference.
Ooh. Actually.
Could I help her with it?
Do Arcana.
15
15?
for Arcana.
So, I would have given you the same either way, but I just wanted you to know that Arcana would also apply in this case.
Okay.
So with a 15, you feel the energy of this place. It is ancient. It was a site that was revered by the elven community that lived in these woods. It was something very sacred to them. You're not noticing anything necessarily malicious. But there is a magical energy to this place. It's old. It's something that you're not really familiar with, but you can just tell that it is of some ancient origin. Okay? While you all are looking around and studying this, you start to notice some of the shadows on the opposite side appear. One steps forward, 2 step forward, followed by 2 additional. There are 5 shadows on the other side.
Have they seen us?
Oh, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Are they just kind of observing at this point, or
They're just kind of standing there. I mean, they're still in the shadows a bit. You can't really see them. This is still a very thick canopy. You can see the outlines of
just
them.
vague shapes?
Right.
Humanoid-ish shapes.
Can I try to sneak around to where they're at behind them?
Guys, I don't feel comfortable fighting here.
What,
So,
lads? Not
Z,
comfortable
you
fighting?
want to do a stealth?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna go to where one of the beams, like where the light's shining down a little bit more,
Oh, okay. And put yourself in the light? Or
Yes.
okay.
facing the figures. I like hold up my hand, showing that like we mean no harm. We're here to help.
So hold that for 1 second. I want to get to Z and then I'll be right back.
Give it.
Z,
30.
30.
30.
So, without notice, you kind of disappear behind your group and you move into the trees. Are you going left or right?
Behind them. I don't. I
So
do you see them on
so
like
do
a
you see
board?
do you see the image that I'm sharing with you?
Okay. So you're saying that they're
You
at
all are
stones or something?
you all are standing from where the perspective is. You all are looking and this is what you're seeing. So are you
Okay.
going left or right?
What side are the shadowy images on?
They're direct opposite of you.
Okay. I will go left. It looks darker.
Okay. So left, you're okay. So she steps, kind of disappears behind you. You all don't even hear her step away.
Ninja vanish.
I'm going to use speak with plants.
Hold on, we
No.
I'll come to you. Just give me a minute. And you step off to the left. Okay. Mike.
Being in the light, holding up hands just to show that even though I have, my equipment on me, that, I'm not intending any harm. Calling out to them in their general direction, saying, "We're here to help as best we can to protect the forest."
You're saying this, or you're just kind of like showing it with your body language?
Oh, I'm saying it.
Okay.
Like, because they've shown themselves enough to they have an outline, at least like showing that if they wanted to approach, we would be open to approach, considering some of the other instances of like the old elven tools.
So using this image as a reference, how far are you stepping forward? Like to the edge of the water? Or are you actually going to wade through the water up to those steps?
And they're like on the far side of the steps.
They're on the complete opposite side. They have the same perspective, but opposite of you.
Okay. I would probably go through the water up to the top of the steps just to get a little bit of height, just so they can see that, like, hey, like, we're good if you're good. Like, we're not.
Okay. Tronk, you were saying?
Whatever tree's closest to me, I cast it on myself, but it's all the planes within 30-foot radius speak with planes.
Okay, and what are you asking?
If they, just for the thing, they only have knowledge of like the last 24 hours. See if they know what this place is, if anyone's been by here.
Also, to clarify, I'd have Amiibo come up and like sit next to me
Okay.
as well. Is what's up with the forest. I'm hoping that maybe I can use my ranger influence. If not, I'm dead.
All right. So, you can question plants about the events in the spell's area. So within 30 feet of you, where you cast a spell.
Yeah, if we're sitting there, I guess we're sitting about
So,
range.
they...
I don't know.
The tree that you speak to, I guess. In kind of this deep voice. I'm
Well, I cast it on myself. It's all the plants
Right.
within 30 feet of me.
correct, I understand. I'm trying to get to what they're telling you. Whatever you're talking to. If you're talking to the grass and the trees and the bushes, so be it. I'm just telling you what they're...
All the plants within 30 feet.
Sure. The smaller it is, the higher the pitch the voice, but the trees have a deep, earthy voice. And they tell you that they have not seen people here in a very long time. Okay. Glad, what are you doing?
Remembering tree gears from the Lord of the Rings.
That's kind of the voice I was trying to go for, but I wasn't going to read.
I also had that in mind.
Yeah, Glad's just gonna go up to the edge of the water and just kind of sit down and wait for everyone else to tell him what's what.
And Laura?
Glad doesn't want to get his boots wet.
I'll say at this point, yeah, Laura also just walks up to the edge of the water and is still just kind of
Studying them.
studying everything and
Okay.
is, yeah.
Did I miss anybody? No, I think I got it. Okay, so, as you all do these things,
Did you get Z? I didn't notice.
yeah, Z was the first one. Because you, yeah. So, Z, you, well, let me just do it this way. As you all kind of move and make your movements, you notice that the shadows on the other side are also making movements. What you once saw as 5, now you only see 4. One of the shadows has approached closer, but still not entirely visible to you. After you spoke, you hear this speech come back at you. You don't recognize it. Doesn't sound familiar. You can't tell if the intentions are hostile or not. You see another shadow remaining in place, and 2 others move slightly. What do you all do?
Is one of those shadows sitting down?
Possibly.
How far away would you say it is?
It's us?
Huh?
How far away from us to the shadows?
Link is going to be the closest.
Distance?
40, 50 feet.
Can I throw a rock at him?
Sure.
Okay. No,
Which one are you targeting? The one that's in front
just
of
in
Link?
their general direction. Not.
So you're not aiming for any of them.
I'm
You're
not-
just
I'm not
throwing
aiming
one in
for
that
damage,
direction.
yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
So
Is it a pebble, or are we talking like? Okay. What is your intention?
Well, my hypothesis is that they're just a mirror image of us. I want to see if a rock similar size just gets thrown back. That's all. Call it scientific experiment.
Glad-
About as scientific as I get.
As this is starting to happen, Glad's gonna look up at Laura and be like, "This place feels magical and peaceful."
There's nothing in this area that's truly unsettling outside of the fact of, the unnatural movement of the trees, and the energy feels different, something that you all aren't familiar with. Z and you maybe a little bit more so just because of your elvish lineage. But again, the elves have left this area centuries ago, before you all were born. You throw a rock, pebble, whatever you want to call it. You throw it, not intentionally aiming for anybody, but it hits the water on the other side of this site.
Okay.
And you hear this little bloop. Then a few moments later, Glad, you hear a bloop right in front of you. You don't know what happened because he's standing behind you. You wouldn't have noticed him throwing anything. Okay?
So what happens if we go through the mirror?
There is no mirror.
That was
To
weird.
the man in the mirror.
Z, what are you doing right now? Are you still kind of trying to get behind them?
I don't know how you.
I'm not sure there's any point. I'm gonna keep approaching the one that's approaching me.
Well, keep in mind, you don't really know what they're doing if your intention is to stealth behind the other party. You're focused on remaining as quiet as possible to get around. You're not sitting there like, what are they doing?
Okay, yeah, I'll keep stealthing,
Okay.
trying to get around them.
Sorry, I just need to adjust my desktop audio for a second. All right, there we go.
Guys, I think this is just. Let's call it a very good illusion of us.
So, as you continue, Z, give me a perception check.
29.
29. Z, you spot a shadow in the woods approaching your direction. What are you doing?
About to reenact the scene from Fight Club.
I'm gonna, I think, play charades with it as we go and we mirror each other's movements, but I will attempt to get behind it and then be surprised when it does the same exact thing.
So, are you trying to catch a glimpse of this, or are you trying to keep your distance? Are you trying to see if you can identify who or what this is?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can identify all of them, if I can get around them, but
So, as you do your maneuver to try to play cat and mouse, you do get a bit of a glimpse of this individual. It appears to be an older female elf. Her hair more silver than anything now, with a scar down her left side of her face. She's wearing a black cloak, and that's about all you can make out.
okay.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Could I do an investigation
Sure.
to try to either get more information on like what the one that
Are you going to approach any further, or are you going to stay right where you're at?
I'll take a couple steps more forward.
Okay. Go ahead.
Still palms out, just so they know it's not anything malicious. That'll be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, you take a few steps forward, and you're starting to understand that these things are kind of mimicking your movements. And you kind of maneuver yourself to where maybe they're standing in the light a little bit, so that you can see them a little bit better. As the individual or the figure shifts into the light, you see yourself. Slightly older,
Devilishly handsome.
disfigured,
Oh.
mangled. bloodied. You're not sure what you're looking at. You know it's an image of yourself. But he matches your movements and your body style and language and whatnot. But like I said, his face is disfigured and mangled. His arm looks withered from battle. And he stares at you. You all, standing back farther, now seeing this image of Link in the light, do you all react?
Oh, he's more handsome than you, Link.
You would really say that right then and there? No. Okay. Like, that's kind of jacked up for this kind of a situation, but okay.
At this point,
Maybe later I would joke about that, but not right then and there.
At this point, Glad's gonna stand up and run to the center of that little island.
Okay. As you stand up and rush to the middle, so does the other shadow on the other side.
I mean, I'm not being aggressive, but I'm moving quickly, and I'm gonna stop at the center.
Okay. So almost so like you're kind of forcing it face to face.
Right.
As you do, so does the shadow. As the shadow comes into the light, you see a half-orc. Older in age, tusk broken, a scar going across his chest like claw marks, and the mark of Grumpus. A sign that he's been enslaved or defeated by.
Oh, Grumsh?
Grumsh, thank you. Sorry, I was thinking Krampus, and I was like, nope, that's not right. Grum something, and so Grumsh. And you see the mark on his body, identifying that he is now one of his subjects. Defeated in battle, and now loyal to Grumsh.
Take a step back and say, "You poor bastard."
As you do that, a moment later, the version of you replies, but not in a language that you understand. It sounds odd. Doesn't sound familiar to you. Drunk? Laura?
So
I'm smart enough to say where
okay,
I'm at.
I'm gonna. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, so at this point, yeah, Laura is kind of gathering, seeing. So I can't see what's happening with Z, I'm guessing, but I could see what's happening with Link and Glad. And so, yeah, she's guessing, like, these are potentially, like, potential versions of, like, what we could be in the future, or what are, what we could have been if our lives took different paths. And she's like, very curious. She's like, okay, gotta go see this for myself. Like, so she runs toward the, or not like runs, but like, approaches, goes through the water, approaches the central area there, and also she casts, I can cast this on this. She casts tongues on herself. The spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken or sign language that it hears or sees. So, yeah.
Now you're making Brad have to do work.
No. Catherine just said that we're cutting in and out.
Brad's like, I wasn't prepared for a conversation.
Hold on, let me adjust the audio. Does that sound any better, Catherine?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to adjust the gain on the mics. So you're casting it on who? Yourself?
Yeah, I'm casting it on myself.
Okay. Are you approaching, or are you going to continue standing where you're standing?
So I said like I'm going to, like go like so I was at the edge of the water. I'm gonna go through the water and get to that central platform area. Not get like dead center like Glad did, but get up onto the platform, getting close, relatively close to the center.
Well, you have to get within touching range of somebody.
No,
She
I'm
touched
casting it
herself.
on myself.
Yeah, but it doesn't say you have to touch them.
I can.
A creature that she touches,
Yeah.
which could be herself,
Oh.
can understand
casting it
any
on
I thought it
myself
was
spoken.
so
like
I
you
can
touch them and
understand.
Right.
you have a conversation.
She can
Okay.
understand any spoken, written,
Yeah.
or seen language.
I got you.
So, as you approach, the other shadowy figure steps forward, and as it enters the light, it's actually unsettling. This creature is wearing armor similar to yours. But the others have seen versions of themselves in these different states. Yours almost looks skeletal, with a hand missing. This drained face of color step forward.
Mhm.
Do you speak to it?
Yeah, I say what happened to you.
The creature responds. And this isn't a language so much as it is a distorted version of what you just asked being repeated back to you.
Mhm.
It sounds like gibberish to the others. It sounds like some random language that they've never heard of. Given that you use the comprehend language,
Mhm.
you don't know exactly what they're saying, but the structure and some of the sounds sound very similar to what you just said,
Mhm.
just jumbled up and spit back at you.
Mhm.
Do you know common sign language?
I do know common sign language.
As you all are doing this, the forest begins to feel... not the forest, but the air starts to feel heavy. Your heart is starting to beat a little bit faster with anxiety. Like the walls are closing in, like the forest is starting to kind of close in on you and suffocate you. You look around, your eyes say that nothing's moving, nothing's changing, but you have this sense of being confined and stuck. Like this might be your future. You don't know. You start asking yourselves, what happened to me in the future, or what would have caused these events to occur? And you start to stress. You start to become anxious. Trunk, you're doing nothing. You're going to stay right where you're at.
I'm good where I'm at, brother.
Would anybody like to do anything at this point?
Seeing the interaction with Glad and his counterpart and Lauren, her counterpart, can I do an investigation on like the headstones, or what looks like the headstones?
What are you looking for?
To see if maybe there's any kind of writings or depictions of anything of like what would describe what we're seeing, or what's happening in this area.
What languages do you speak?
See, this is where you're better off because you probably actually speak Elvish.
But yes, she would inherently know Elvish.
Mhm.
Laura,
But
I
this
don't
being-
like it here anymore.
But this being ancient Elvish doesn't necessarily mean that, because Sylvian is definitely a language that could be spoken here, which I believe you know.
I don't think so. Where's my languages?
I had it written down for you at one point. I don't know if you still know it or if you changed it. Sylvian would be like ancient Elvish.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay, you can go ahead and try.
That'd be a 10.
So, as you study these stones, you can't make out what they say or what the exact intent is, but you do recognize that these are of some elvish lineage. They seem to be ritualistic in nature. That's all you can gather.
I'd turn to Laura and say these seem to be some kind of ritual stones. It seems to be an elvish of some kind that maybe I'm not fluent in, but point them out to her to.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, yeah, Laura is first, like, after I take a second to snap out of it, so I'm standing next to Link and Glad, and I tell you all about the, casting the spell on myself to understand the language, and explain how, like, I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds like this shadow figure future version is just repeating what I asked back at me in a distorted way. Then I go and take a look at the stones myself.
So your comprehend language would allow you to read it. It is a ritual place, a test of sorts for the ancient elven community, like a rite of passage. Before adulthood, they would have to confront some of their worst fears. These aren't necessarily the versions of the future that are written in stone, but merely a possibility. Your reaction to them dictates your ability to move forward in life. Do you react violently and try to deny these futures? Or do you accept that the future is not written and it is yours to write?
So we'll say, like, I was able to understand this from the stones, and I convey it to Link and Glad. Then Tronk, you're super far away, so I can't tell you.
And Z's
I'm
not.
like 30 feet away.
Sure.
I'm not
you're
going to shout it across the water at you, though.
50.
I don't know how loud you got shout, but okay.
And of course, every time you speak, your alternate version of yourself is also mimicking back the words and the gestures and the movements. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can imagine a pretty eerie scene.
Glad, are you locked eye to eye with yours?
No, at this point I would have turned away.
Okay.
It's
What about you,
very
Larry?
unsettling.
What are you doing right now?
Did Laura explicitly say what was on the tablet? Okay.
She just said it.
I would show kind of keep trying to study and comprehend what may have happened in the plausible timeline for the shadow version of my guy,
But as Laura tells you what happens, and you're looking at your mirror image, if you will, kind of just looks at you and gives you a approving nod. Kind of like a, yes, this is the truth. Your choices dictate your future. No future is written in stone. We'll jump to Z for a few minutes because I've left her in the woods. Z, what are you doing?
Yep. When I was trying to go around and catch a glimpse of her, did I notice her doing the same with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So at this point, I realize that she sees me too, so I will approach her.
And as you approach her, it looks like you. It reminds you slightly of your mother. different. Older, gray hair, a scar down the left side of her face. Like she's had better days.
Okay.
So,
So I will continue to approach her and I guess do small things to see if she mimics them, like raise a hand sort of thing.
yep. You kind of raise your hand and look at it and spin it over, and she does the exact same thing, and she looks at you, and like Link, she kind of gives you a bit of a nod, acknowledging that you've realized that she is a version of you.
Okay. And I feel like Z, because of how many times she's gone and she's remade herself, she's kind of realized that there's many like potential versions of her, that she's not stuck with one version because she's already had many versions of her already.
Right.
You know what I mean?
As
So she's
you-
kind of like, this is interesting.
Yep.
Wouldn't you?
As you kind of think through that and you realize that your shadowed version of yourself dissipates.
Okay.
And for a moment, or for the first time I should say, the forest, it feels still. That feeling of anxiety and stress of the forest closing in on you and anxiety starts to alleviate.
Okay. Is there anything where she used to be?
No.
No.
No footprints. No indication that she ever existed in the first place. Are you returning to the party at this point, or are you going to continue through the woods to where they originally were?
I guess I will return to the party and be like, hey guys, the weirdest thing just happened.
Okay. So as you continue back, do you all have any thoughts or discussion as to what's going on?
I'm gonna step closer to my Link, bring it closer to the center, and not necessarily do like a handshake, but like the wrist to wrist kind of grapple is just like an acknowledgement.
And as you do that, he gives you a nod and disappears into nothing.
So, at this point, Laura's, she's thinking, okay, well, I, don't know if this future version of me is real, but, I can't control, I can't think about what could happen years down the line that could get me there, but what I can control is, the mission that we have right now and trying to save these kids. So I'm just, I'll like, I'm just, I'm not going to, I'm just going to focus on what I can control, and she's just going to go and try to walk through the the shadow version of herself.
I want to clarify. Are you trying to, in a sense, put it out of your mind and just focus on what's important right now?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you just accepting that nothing is written in stone and the future is what you make of it?
Yeah, so sort of like this may be, like, this future version, like, it may happen, it may not happen. I'm not going to
Okay.
worry about that. I'm going to worry about saving these kids, and then she's going to literally just try to, like,
see if she can just walk through this shadow version of herself.
You walk through the shadow version of yourself. And as you step forward, so does your shadow. You step through it, and you turn around to see if it's still there, and it is.
Mm.
It turns and looks at you as you turn and look at it. It acknowledges your presence. It understands what your intent is. But based off of the ritual, that's not that's not what the ritual's asking.
Mm-hmm.
The ritual is saying you have to accept it, you have to acknowledge it. And you are more of a, I don't want to say you're more of a, you are more trying to, I don't want to say deny it, because that's obviously not what you're doing, but you're trying to ignore it for the moment, understanding that the mission is important. The mission is always important.
Mm.
But you also have to recognize your own limitations as an individual, your own morality, and you never know what's going to happen. And accepting that is what this test truly wants, is you to accept it and acknowledge nothing's forever and nothing's written in stone. Your future is what you make. So how would you go about acknowledging that or accepting that?
Actually, yeah, like you go to another character. We'll say like Laura's still like pondering, like
Still working it out.
working
I
out,
got you.
working it out with her character.
Glad?
Shadow.
Trunk?
Glad's gonna walk up to. Gonna get a little angry, but also still very anxious. He's gonna walk up to his counterpart, poke him on that brand of Grumsh. Like, I will not be his thrall. And just kind of push him and walk away.
And as you do that, the copy of you acknowledges it, almost with a bit of a smile, like a gratitude, and disappears.
I'm gonna call back the trunk. And tell
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Trunk, so you're standing, you said what, at the edge of the water, or you
I'm
went up?
just crouched down on the edge of the water while
And
they're doing their thing.
you're watching this. You've watched him shake hands with his copy. You've watched Glad interact with his. You watched Laura attempt to deal with hers. And Z is exiting on her own. Your copy is still standing opposite of where you would be on the other side.
Okay.
He readies an arrow.
No. I'm just chill. I know nothing. She didn't want to talk to me.
I was talking to everyone who
No,
was
you
nearby.
said I'm not going to yell across the water to you.
Yeah.
I'm
what-
only talking to them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm just dealing
I'm-
with my past demons literally
So
in front of me.
I'm
right
just
now.
chilling on the edge of the water.
I'm gonna say, "Oi, trunk, come up here."
So Link's calling you.
What you need?
You
Or
yourself.
I'm perfect. What do you need?
You. You have to approach.
You
it.
still have
Get
this
your
feeling of
scaly ass
anxiety
over there.
and this closing in.
Why do I have anxiety?
Everybody had it. Only those that have been able to deal with these consequences or these possibilities have actually felt any relief.
I haven't seen any possibilities. I'm on the edge of the water. Been on
Because
the
you've
edge
chosen to ignore it.
Of the water. No, I'm choosing to ignore an illusion, which I said at the very beginning I knew was an illusion.
But is it really an illusion?
Is it really real?
I was able to touch.
All right, Dan.
Glad and I were able to touch ours.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun touching yourself.
No.
Okay.
I'm glad. So as Glad is walking back to the edge that we came in from, I'm gonna look over at him and shout, "Get your scaly ass over there!"
I thought he was going to say, I walk across the water and eat.
God, that'd be funny too. Just to see your shadow figure also gotta go flying through the air. Oh God, it's a bat!
Glad's just kind of sitting down at the edge.
That would have been so glad. It would have been perfect.
Glad would have been fast enough to be able to throw Trunk
And then catch
run- No, catch the shadow like freaking the Cade or Undertaker. Just
That would have been funny to see the shadow being eaten over.
That's what I'm saying. That shit would have been hilarious. So
Retcon, do it.
they've both now told you to come over. Are you truly not interested in going over there?
Character-wise, no, I'm really not.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm just trying
I'm
to make
not
sure I'm
look-
tracking.
My character knows that it's already illusion and is not looking for any come to Jesus moment with himself. My character's already happy with himself.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, because the lizard is perfect. No character development.
In his world,
whatsoever.
he is fine.
Link, Z, I'm going to say about this point you've regrouped with the others. You're actually back standing with them all now in the center of this ritual area.
Except for Glenn.
Okay. And I'm over here like, guys.
Y'all done touching yourselves yet?
I'll turn to Z and say,
What?
I see you're missing your +1.
Z, as you approach, you see the version of Laura that she's been staring at.
Mm-hmm.
This skeletal figure, drained face, missing a hand. Looks like she's also seen much better days.
Cool.
But you notice that the rest of the party, well, that Link and Glad do not have copies of themselves standing there.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna walk up to Laura and be like, you know, you have to accept that that is a possible future, but not necessarily your future.
Yeah. No, at this point, Laura is also starting to realize that this isn't a, put it off and think about it later type of thing. It's there is kind of a deeper acceptance that needs to happen, and so yeah, Laura just kind of looks over at Yuzi and like sighs and nods. Then she grabs her holy symbol, which I guess I didn't actually specify what my holy symbol would be.
Well, let's describe it now.
So yeah, say I have a amulet that I'm wearing with it's got a symbol with the scales on it,
Okay.
and so I take the I grab the amulet and like pull it up like out of my armor. I'm holding onto the amulet. Take a deep breath, and then I let's say like I'm right up facing the
Copy of yourself.
copy of myself, and I'm assuming she's mirroring me. Also has the her amulet, and so I touch my forehead to hers. So we're kind of like leaning against each other, and yeah, stop there.
Just kind of saying like a prayer.
Yes. Yep.
And as you finish your prayer and you look back to acknowledge, your copy acknowledges you back and also disappears. And you, like the others, with the exception of Trump, have felt this relief
Mm-hmm.
from the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, what would you all like to do?
I'm gonna step down from the center and walk the trunk and explain like, hey, this is like a ritualistic site. It's essentially wanting us to face a potential version of ourselves. So,
I'll see myself in the future. I'll find myself then.
all right. Turn to Glad, like, dude.
Trunk has zero need, want, or fucks to go to the center of this and deal with a
Having
trial.
a very strong nature background, I disagree, but it's your character and your choice.
Really, if I had such a strong nature background, why did I fucking set the world on fire trying to make a campfire?
Because I'm vindictive.
Because my DM's a dick. I know.
There we go.
And you failed the rolls. It's like, how's that my fault?
For making me have to roll for nature shit.
You should have been able to pick berries without poisoning yourself, but you failed to
To
do
be
that.
able to find mushrooms without
People would
poisoning
fail shit too
themselves.
if you made them roll for stupid shit.
I've made everybody today roll.
For stupid shit? Like
To find
picking
snake.
mushrooms or
Nobody's
Starting
gone out
a
and picked
campfire.
mushrooms. You went out and found a snake. Yes, I'll
Yeah, right
admit
up
the
there.
scorpion was me trolling you. Sorry. Not sorry.
I had poison resistance. It wasn't going to do shit anyways.
Well, it would have done poison damage. You would not have gotten poisoned. But as you kind of say, I'm not doing that.
What is the trial for each their own? So if it's something you're not going to do, it's something you're not going to do it.
You
As far as I'm concerned,
no, that's fine. I'm not.
these people have wasted time, and we're supposed to be saving some fucking kids.
Has
And-
it occurred to you that maybe we have to do this to save the fucking kids?
Where the fuck does it say that at?
Justin seems very anxious right now. I think that Glue and
Well,
Doom
and you know what?
thing
Maybe
is-
maybe he's playing into it.
right, right.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not getting upset. Relax. If you don't want to do it, that's fine.
No, like you said, I want to be out here, and all I see are four dickheads dicking around playing with them future selves.
Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion.
For no fucking good reason.
So, as you kind of tell Link, no, I'm good right here, man.
I'm an archer.
Time
I stay away from
freezes for you.
Great.
Link, as you're interacting with Trunk, you just notice that he stops moving. You don't even really notice a breath anymore. No reaction.
Uh-oh.
Out of the shadows approaches a figure. A figure that you all have seen before. It's Vashra.
Vagina's back?
He's very calm. Not being aggressive in any way, shape, or form. But kind of congratulates you on you, as in the ones that are not frozen at the moment. He acknowledges you, not praising, but says, are they, I'm sorry. You watched before you reached. You did not abandon each other. You accepted the morality and your own mortality. And the forest sees that. He's not here to fight you. He definitely says most rush when certainty slips, but you all did not. This test asks one question. Are they here to impose themselves or to endure what must be faced? You all are not prey. You're not intruders. You're participants. Vashra steps aside, and a path opens in the tree line. Well lit compared to what you all had been walking through previously. You may proceed. Do not mistake that for protection. And with that, he's gone. Time unfreezes. You notice that Link is no longer facing you, which is odd because he was almost right in your face talking to you.
Well, at least
For
that's-
those that were not frozen, you all have received a blessing of the forest, which will, for the duration of the campaign, which will grant you all a +2 to all wisdom checks. And by wisdom checks, I include all of the skills that are based off of wisdom.
All right.
The forest
That's big.
definitely feels different now. The forest still has that magical feel. You know, things are still kind of moving rhythmically, but not to a point that's disconcerting or anxiety causing. It's more just like a natural flow, a living organism. What would y'all like to do?
I still don't like it anymore.
Would Justin, or I'm sorry, Trunk, see the pathway that's kind of like cleared out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad's walking to it.
I'd say Trunk, like, you didn't have to approach before, but Vashra just appeared to us and said that's the way that we gotta go.
When?
Who's Vashra?
The guy that we fought before you. That's
He has a different name for him.
yeah. It's not a path of certain safety, but it's a path of where we need to get to.
Is any path ever safe?
Technically, no, but it beats trying to fumble our way through the forest when we have got a direct route now. And I'll start heading down the path.
So, we'll take a break here. Stretch. Do whatever y'all gotta do. Then we'll pick up.
Okay.
Love to see. He had me get up. But yeah, y'all had the wrong motherfucker. I'm an archer. If you think I face shit head on, you are wrong.
Guess no
That's
blessings
fine.
in the forest for you.
I mean, again, there's no requirement, but they've basically completed what was the equivalent of a trial by combat, I guess. Is well, not trial by combat. What would rite of passage?
Test
Yeah.
himself.
I mean, in the Elven eyes, they are now adults. Granted, you all were adults to begin with, but
Oh God.
that's why they've received the blessing and you didn't. Because they were able to face that morality, they were able to face that uncertainty and
Glad's
move
all
forward.
forward up.
Glad you seem older.
At
for
the
some
time,
reason.
my character saw zero benefit in going to deal with it.
Well, yeah, you all never see benefit until I decide that there's a benefit.
We're adventurers. We adventure. Hooray!
You alright, homie?
Yeah.
And you said that's campaign length blessing from the.
Chapter. For the rest of this chapter.
I thought I said
You
campaign.
try.
If I said campaign, it was an accident. I meant chapter.
Damn it! I shouldn't have said anything. It was like,
Yeah.
look, you had the video. You had
I know, it's like,
Definitely said campaign.
I did say campaign. I definitely meant chapter. My apologies. It
No,
was
we're
only for
taking
the duration
campaign.
of being in the forest. And you know what? I'll even be nice. I'll just say that it only applies while in Ardeep. And then that solves the problem. So it theoretically could. I mean, you all definitely passed the test.
So if we ever come back to Ardeep,
Yep.
alright.
We're never gonna see Ardeep again.
I mean, hey, like, Z and I both have ties to it, so.
We're gonna be riding back to Waterdeep, and all of a sudden, where AFL was, just a big mushroom cloud.
It should just be a permanent modifier since we technically passed the rite of passage for this.
No.
I mean, yeah, there were some, you know, there was some.
Keep it up,
deep
and when you all
self-reflection.
come back through, maybe our deep forest will be deforest. Oh, there's no more forest. We logged it.
Mhm.
Unfortunate.
I was even thinking about it, being like, hey, let's be extremely thorough with this, and just cut our way through.
Or hey, maybe when you finish this chapter, maybe Ardeep was more just on like another plane of existence.
Which is why it was so weird going through the forest.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't mess with the DM. I try to give things when I can.
No, but yeah, when you said campaign, I was like, let's go. Whoa.
No, I'm sorry. I definitely meant chapter.
I'm about to change my notes now. Dang it.
Because I think I said for the duration of the I meant chapter, but I guess I said for the duration of the campaign. If I meant for the campaign, I probably would have said for the rest of the campaign. Just to be clear.
But
Kind of hungry.
stepping outside of D&D, like, how are you guys? Like, work all right? Are you all hanging in there?
Luckily, the government's reopened, so it's not like we're furloughed anymore.
Yes.
Well,
Just a
not
fun
that you were
extra little
furloughed
mini
last time.
shutdown for you.
Yeah, right. Whatever. It didn't affect my pay.
Yeah.
Other than that, just work.
Yeah.
Last week was busy. Week before.
Yeah. No, I definitely hear that. You know, knock on wood, things are, at least for, my position, like, for this, the Virginia General Assembly legislative period, like, at this point, you know, they got all of their initial stuff out there. We did all of our initial reviews, and, you know, like, they might want us to review modified versions of things, but it's...
I'm definitely worried about you and my Virginia friends and all these laws, because most of my Virginia friends are from like the Northern Neck area,
Yeah.
so they're a bit more conservative. So it's like, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Well,
Especially all my friends that have left Maryland to move to Virginia. I'm like, sure, that was a good idea now.
Well, I think there's also a sense. I was chatting with my dad about this. Like, there's kind of this sense that you know, Spanberger, she really pushed herself as a moderate figure.
She's trying to set herself up for presidency, I think.
Yeah, and
So she's not. So the Democrats will work it out where she'll let a lot of it through, but some of the more controversial things she'll squash just to remain moderate.
Yeah.
I think is what's
Well,
going to happen.
I think already though, it's like she is perhaps you know, she campaigned to be more moderate than she
Is so far
Yes.
appearing to be.
Yeah. So no, my dad was really pissed. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Does he live in Virginia as well?
yeah, he lives in Falls Church.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. So he lives in Falls Church. I live in Alexandria, like a 25-ish minute drive from him.
Did you all vote for Spanberger?
I mean, when our choices are Spanberger or
Wouldn't the other woman have been the first black
she would have.
female governor?
Yeah. Either way, it was going to be the first woman. She would have been the
that-
first black female.
Not that that's a reason to vote for somebody, but it was like Spanberger still got a majority of the black vote, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, and I think
and it's very confusing.
yeah, it's like I really if so was see I think like Winsome Earl Sears was it
Yeah, I think that was her name.
Yeah, that was her name.
Not saying she was perfect either, but
Yeah, no, it was definitely I think
Abigail talked a good game. We're gonna make Virginia more affordable. Stand by for 50 new taxes.
yeah.
That's how we're gonna make it affordable. We're gonna tax the shit out of you, and then we're gonna give you a whole bunch of freebies. Well, why not just let me keep my money?
No, that would be nice. That would
I mean, I have no problem with taxation. I have problems with ridiculous taxation.
Yeah.
Maryland had rain tax for many years.
Yeah.
You have death tax. Like, how many times can you tax $1
Right.
before you're just giving people nothing?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like it's unfortunate we are
is.
where we are.
It's politics, and like I
we'll
said,
see if
she'll let some of it through, and some of
Yeah.
it won't.
Yeah,
I'm just curious what won't get through.
yeah,
The whole firearm banning of 10-round magazines, or making it illegal to own, is ridiculous. I mean, Maryland has the whole you can't purchase them in the state of Maryland. Cool. I could go to Virginia and buy a larger magazine, or the. So when I bought
The standard.
my SIG in Virginia, I had to take the mags then and there, and then I had to wait for the firearm to be shipped to Maryland and go through the 7-day wait process, which, whatever. But it's like, the fact that they couldn't have transferred that with the firearm because it would have been illegal was kind of silly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll really be interesting to see what happens with the criminal stuff.
The mandatory minimums, and then the addition of the new Islamophobia.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, like the one bill that, it's funny, I was actually responsible for that one, like the eliminate pretty much all mandatory minimums.
What do
Like,
you
so, like,
mean you were responsible, or?
like, no, I was responsible for reviewing.
Oh! I was like, get out!
Yeah, no. There's a reason I chose prosecution. Don't
No,
worry.
I'm just messing.
But no, I was it was one of the bills I was assigned to review. And to be clear, it's like I'm still like an entry level attorney. Like I do first level review, and then it gets two rounds of review with like the section chief and like all these other people. And then even if we say, hey, this is a bad idea, like people, you know, who knows if anyone will actually listen to us.
What is the thought process behind removing them? Were they saying that they were racist?
I think I'm sure some people.
Or maybe they were just
would-
excessive.
I think you have people who are supporting it for like multiple reasons. Like I think those are like some of the reasons out there. Some people just think that judges should like they just like the idea of judges having more discretion in general, without necessarily thinking that you know the higher sentences were a bad thing. Ultimately, it is something where, I mean, this is something that, the General Assembly, I mean, it's a policy decision. If they want to eliminate all mandatory minimums, they can.
Well, it wasn't
but,
all mandatory minimums, was it? It was just
It was
on.
basically all.
Oh, okay.
Like I was looking at the bill purpose,
on your bed
and it said like, oh, eliminating mandatory minimums for certain crimes, and then like I looked at like as I was like
Right.
reviewing the proposal, I was like, this is like all crimes.
Right. Pretty much every crime that had a mandatory minimum. Like, I just don't understand. And I heard one woman speak, and she's like, "Yeah, my dad or cousin or somebody got arrested and charged with murder, and was like 30 years and on a life sentence or something, and he's now turned his life around and this, that, and the other." And it's like, that's good.
Mhm.
I don't know what the mandatory minimum for murder was, but why shouldn't there be at least a minimum sentence? Because I guess the issue originally was, I guess judges were being a little political with
Mhm.
who got what sentences.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's
it's
like,
just it.
oh, well, the white guy, you're fine. You go ahead and probation, you're good.
Mhm.
And then the black guy, it was like, no, you need to serve life in prison.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe we should have some sort of minimum.
Oh yeah, and like
Yeah.
absolutely for it is wild to me to get rid of like I could see getting rid of mandatory minimums or reducing them for certain offenses.
But not child pornography.
Child pornography
Or sexual
murder,
assault.
like all the big bad ones that hopefully most people
Right.
can agree are like these are really bad. Like we don't want these. If you do these things, you shouldn't be in society.
I still think if you're charged with a sexual crime, then castration's the way to go.
It does solve the problem.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
like very directly.
19-year-old messing with a 17-year-old. Sexual crime.
Is he charged with rape?
Did her parents push for charge for rape?
I don't know.
Not necessarily her.
I don't know, but if he was ultimately
Like I said, like
if he was
I'm just
ultimately convicted of rape,
see, I don't agree.
you were tried by a jury of your peers, you were determined to be guilty. Guess what? We're
They're
gonna
young
injure,
and-
we're gonna injure mine right here, sir.
They're young and dumb. The 17-year-old girl consented, even though she's not really at the age to give consent.
17-year-olds are. When it comes to that relation, it's a 16 up.
Is it?
Yes. I'm pretty sure you can research it, but I'm pretty sure.
Varies state by state.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think it's touchy in some areas.
Bro,
No,
she was 17. Why were you fucking with her?
Like, if it's a 40-year-old messing with a 16-year-old, yeah, I get it. But you're going like 18 and 16.
Pretty sure the age of consent in Ohio is 15.
See?
That's
So-
Ohio.
Right, but I think Maryland is 16. I could be
Like
wrong.
you said, it's state by state.
right,
so
right, I know.
what if the state is 18 hard line and it's an 18-year-old messing with a 16 or 17-year-old?
Was the relationship started prior to? Because there are Romeo and Juliet laws that you have to take into consideration.
Let's say
Basically, once you have a relationship,
Let's say
even
no.
if you stop dating and you start dating again,
let's say no. He's 18 and a half and she just turned 17, and
But
2 weeks later they're screwing around.
Maryland
with each
also
other.
has a 2-year rule. So if Maryland, let's just use Maryland as an example. If Maryland said hard cutoff is 18, but we also have to consider these other things: the Romeo and Juliet clause, the 2-year age gap, X, Y, Z. Then you get into some muddled areas. But I'm not talking about that. Yes, I said sexual assault crimes. I'm talking about like convicted rapists, like legitimate rapists. I'm talking about people who have child pornography.
Agreed.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
I really want a hot dog. Like a 7-Eleven hot dog sounds excellent right now.
Sheets has some good ones.
I just there's never a Sheets for me to go into. You have the one here that you pass every day now, but I'm just never anywhere near Sheets.
But I think there's a bit of a Romeo and Juliet.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, because
But that's for
I was in
pre-existing relationships.
Yeah.
Like I said, what if it's like an 18-and-a-half-year-old messing with a girl who just turned 17?
Well, so
You get what I'm saying?
I was almost in a weird boat when I was 18. Like we were dating both before we were under 18. I was dating a girl, and then I turned 18, and she was still a senior in high school. So, yeah. So technically, I was an 18-year-old dating a 16-year-old for 2 months until she turned 17. It was an awkward 2 months. But then again, like we were both dating for a while at that point, so it is what it is.
So, just out of curiosity, nothing I typically ever talk to anyone about, but which way do you kind of lean politically?
I really, and forgive me for this kind of being a non-answer, but I really don't strongly identify with either party. Like, I grew up in a pretty conservative family, but definitely became less conservative in college and law school. I feel like, I mean, I voted for both Republicans and Democrats. Like, I just tried to
racial elections, try to look up who the candidates are, and see.
That's a good answer.
But
I will
Racist.
not knock you
No,
for
I'm
that. I'd much rather hear that than I vote Democrat no matter who it is because I'm Democrat. Like, that's a horrible fucking answer.
oh no, absolutely. Yeah,
So, no, good answer. I'm the same way.
I'm,
I do tend to lean slightly Republican, but
I lean a little more conservative, but I'm more libertarian.
Mm-hmm.
Live and let live. Like, if you want to identify as a My Little Pony character,
Look, I'm the
Hey,
same
you're not
way.
hurting anybody.
yeah, right. Like,
As long as you're not forcing me to enter your world,
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like go enjoy your furry convention or whatever.
yeah. But like, if I want to be able to carry my firearm in a safe manner, which I've
Yeah.
gone through training and all this kind of stuff for,
Mhm.
like, because I know it's kind of like a broad stroke, but because Maryland allows concealed carry, I feel like any restaurant, any kind of business in Maryland, abiding by Maryland's laws, should have, okay, like, you can carry here within reason of, like, a bar or something like that, as long as you're not participating in drinking
Mm.
and you're carrying, that's one thing. But if you're carrying and you're drinking and you're just into all the tomfoolery, then that's going to end up with a revoke, you know,
Yeah, I feel like.
once you get caught. But
Those establishments need to have a straight up policy in advance for, whether they allow concealed carry or not.
well, like,
Because
take Walmart for example.
you can't promise you're not going to drink. Oh, hey Bill, come on, just have one with us. Or some drunk asshole bumps into you, feels the gun, and goes to grab it. Personally, I think every bar should just be like, no. Hands down, you are not bringing weapons into a place where there are drunk idiots. But that's private property. Whether the state's concealed carry or not, they have the right to refuse service to you.
Right. But I mean, like, take into account for, like, Walmart, right? If I were to carry into the Walmart down here, it would be like, whoa, you can't carry and all this kind of stuff. You think Walmart excludes itself from Texas or Tennessee, Vermont? Like, there's obviously a Walmart policy somewhere that's like, be fucking reasonable with your carrying. Like, don't be like, hey man, I got a gun. Woo!
Yeah.
Like, let me see if my gun can fire this round. Boom! Into the floor. Like, as long as you're not being some kind of buffoon about it, I don't see it being a problem.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's so many things. I mean, related to like policies for firearms or policies for everything criminal justice related. It's like, can we just look at what makes like what's common sense, right? Like for the mandatory minimums, like you have like murder, other really serious offenses, probably should have something in place there. At the same time, do I think it's a great idea for less serious things to look at stuff like drug court and other diversionary programs? Yeah, see, maybe we could go do something that benefits everyone involved, saves the state some resources as well.
Because I will give leeway to Brett's argument of like the mandatory minimums were most likely established because maybe some judges were being more biased racially or in some kind of profile aspect. But on the same token, like me being some random white guy being like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna make it through a system easy because there's no minimums. Cool, I'm gonna go do whatever the hell I want. That mandatory minimum is also a barrier to make you be like, do I really want to rob 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. Be and potentially spend the next 10 years in jail? Like that $500 isn't going to be worth that 10 years.
Yeah. Like there's different like
Yes,
theories.
you do.
I'm going to 7-Eleven!
Like there's different theories of punishment, if you will, or like theories for mind having different lengths of sentences. I feel like the two that make the most sense to me are deterrence up front. Oh yeah, I'm not going to go do this thing 'cause I don't want to spend 20 years in prison. I think that makes sense. After that, I feel like just like straight up incapacitation rationale. To me, it's like, yeah, this person is willing to go kill people or rape people or do whatever. It's like, yeah, I do not think that they should be a part of society for this period of time. I think society needs to be protected from them. You have some that really get into the yes, retribution, like that's like their main goal. I'm like, honestly, first and foremost, yeah, this is just someone, they're a danger to everyone around them. Let's keep them away from people.
Like Mike.
I just go about it
Only
blind.
for people on his right side.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man, I hit so many shelves in the store with my shoulder.
Oh.
But I feel like if somebody has gone about like heinously enough, like a manslaughter and stuff like that is obviously very different than like a murder, especially if it's like planned out and all this kind of stuff. If somebody can be so malicious that like they get into like the serial killer realm, and I'm not talking like, oh, like we kind of suspect you're on par with these 3, 5, whatever kills, but it's like we have your DNA in each one, then I feel like they should just be terminated from existence. Like I feel like death penalty should be back on the table.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like
I'm
that
full
was also
proponent
a
of death
massive
penalty.
deterrent.
I don't know why they ever got rid of it.
Yeah. Well, and that's one. Well, I can't
Well,
speak
death
as
by
to why.
lethal injection I'm down for. Electric chair, not so much.
Should put me on the firing squad. No.
Like,
That honestly probably would be the best way to go if you guys like. I would choose firing squad over lethal injection with how much they mess up the like going about the lethal injection.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have heard the
I will
stories,
take lethal
like,
injection over a firing squad.
Oh, firing squad. Absolutely. Just hopefully a bullet to the head.
Hopefully.
We're out. Yeah.
But at some point, some people are full psychotic, unable to be rehabilitated. Why should government resources be spent on them over the next 20, 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
Be done with it.
Yeah. And then death penalty that gets into so.
Either that or back to Epstein's Island. We can all ship them off there and they can live together. It'll be the new Australia.
Oh man.
Epstein's Island.
Yeah, no, like that, and that's when like, I can't speak as to.
I doubt Australia's gonna agree with this.
Yeah. Oh, we could actually just create like if you guys played the Arkham games, like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Are you familiar with it? Yeah, just create like an Arkham City type situation.
Right.
Just.
Because that always ends well.
Oh yeah.
Where they all live.
Especially when they break out.
Oh,
Australia's
absolutely,
like
absolutely.
key example.
Uh,
Yeah, let's put all the murderers and rapists on one island and see what happens.
Like I said, the new Australia. That's
I
what we
mean,
need.
they
Ship
turned
them
out
all
pretty
off
well.
to one spot.
Right. Eventually, one day they'll be productive citizens of society.
Eventually.
A couple generations down the line. Okay. And we're back. So, you all are now continuing down the path that was revealed after you completed your portions of the test and Vashra revealed it to you. There any thoughts or concerns about Vashra that anybody wants to vocalize? Any questions as to why?
Still don't
Not that I'm going to answer, I just want to hear if y'all have any internal questions or any debate.
Not necessarily like specifically to DM, but casually in conversation as we're going, like, you know, Vashra giving us the manner, the way, you know, helping us like this, hopefully means that that attack was more a one-off than, you know, a malicious thing. Because it seems like all he wants to do is protect the forest. And we're here to do just the same.
I do. So Laura's not. She's still a little bit. She's not like, oh yeah, Vashra's great, you know. But so she still has some reservations, but she takes it as a good sign that yeah, probably we're not going to have to worry about him, or it's likely we won't have to worry about him attacking us. Like we'll just have to worry about the Red Hand and more human threats. So that's a good thing.
I swear I just heard her say human breaths.
Just an
I was
army
like,
of Bretts
wow.
all coming at us.
I'm not sure how to feel about
That
that.
wouldn't be too much of a threat.
Who said this?
Unless you're
It's
drywall.
not a fight.
No, Catherine, I said human. We only have to worry about human threats, and so yeah.
I heard Bretts with BRETTS.
Only if you're drywall.
Yeah, we're worried about human Brett. He makes all the issues for us in this campaign.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're gonna go to the side hanging fruit. I'm gonna go to the one that's stationary on the wall.
So, you all proceed down this path. You continue down this path for a while. Let me pull up the map again so we can all track where we're at. So you continue down the path, and you obviously, I don't say you obviously, the path is following the east side of this river. Okay? And you're heading south,
Okay.
for those of you that are directionally impaired.
I thought we were just going to the circle.
You've already hit the circle.
Then aren't we done?
We gotta find the kids.
Sure,
Well,
if you want to turn back.
The,
we're going to
the
check.
kids and the source of the tree or the tree sap.
Are we going to check
production.
40 square miles of forest?
If
This
we
was
have
our
to.
lead.
Well, what,
No, you gave us the path.
what
we
was
have
your
the riddle.
lead?
The circle.
Right,
where they
but
said-
what was the intent behind going to the circle? Do you
No
remember?
clue.
It was a structure that we have to get to that was vaguely given to us in a riddle. And it just ended at the end of the river through different sources. We got that circle. I don't remember if it was specifically more a temple-esque type thing, but it should stick out enough that we know.
I believe it was obtained through interrogation.
It was Cirilla, I believe, was.
It was either Cirilla or Eleanor. But you were told that that was a point of interest, the Dancing Dell, for the Red Hand. Never said that it was the hideout, nothing to that effect. It was a point of interest. So, just throwing it out there. So, you all also have another riddle that you all never solved.
Which one?
The Lawrence tomb.
Hold on, I'll
Brett,
find it.
Brett speaks so fast I don't try writing shit down anymore. What when you give us riddles? It's not like you go, hold on, it's this.
Let me pull it up.
I meant to go
I'm
through
done.
back through the old session, but
Forgot.
I would think about
I
it.
remember there
like,
was one that stumped everyone and Brett's like, well, think about it. I'm like, okay.
If you one of those things like while I'm driving home in traffic, like barely letting the clutch out to catch up to the car in front of me, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go back and look at that, and I'm like, by the time I get home, I'm
Ooh,
like,
something shiny.
yeah.
And riddles and puzzles are not Glad's territory. I take notes as Glad, so yeah.
He also likes doors.
That's why you're supposed to ask Reggie.
I mean, he only knows so much, and he was on that shelf or in that case for hundreds of years. So more recent history would
I'm
be
trying to remember
beyond it.
when you all were told that.
So I just reposted or retexted the legend from Harbin, like where the roots remember but do not speak, and stone still listens for the past. Based on this, I have suspicion that once we get to that, like, fork in the river, that we're gonna find something.
What was the riddle that you have?
Where roots remember but do not speak, and stone still listens for the past. Reloran laid his name aside. Seek not the tallest tree, nor deepest earth, for power that endures must kneel. Where water forgets itself and becomes more than it was, there the warden waits, not above, not below, but between.
Okay. Where roots remember but do not speak. And so, yeah.
Feels like where we just were.
So, something for you all to keep in mind.
I mean,
And it
it's
does,
not really
It's
a
not.
riddle, though.
It's not a riddle. It's a verse from a book.
it does really sound like where we just were. I mean, that's what I.
What's the? What is it?
All right, so I'm gonna read it for you. Where roots remember but do not speak, and stone still listens for the past. Where Lauren laid his name aside. Seek not the tallest tree nor deepest earth, for power that endures must kneel. Where water forgets itself and becomes more than it was, where the warden waits, not above, not below, but between.
So we need to go back.
Honestly, to me, this sounds like.
I mean, the first part definitely sounds like it could be the Dancing Dell. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I think it sounds like, hey, go to the Dancing Dell and then follow the river to where there's the, the fork, right? Like you got the two different. So I'm assuming that this is like those are the river is flowing south,
Mhm.
right? So like you have these two different parts of the river that connect. The water's becoming more than it was. If we're looking at the area between. Do you guys see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I feel like where the water forgets itself and becomes more than it was, a little more literally of like becoming, instead of a river, like a flowing river, like a still pond. Because it forgets that it was moving, now it's still, and then it becomes more, just going into a pond.
Could be a lake.
But what about the between?
I
Not
say-
above, not below, but between.
It's not really a riddle. It's more of a hint for a place that you realize once you see it.
Mm.
Riddles have an answer you should be able to come up with.
That's fine.
This we have no answer to.
So, anyways, you all continue along the path. Screen keeps cutting out. All right.
Could be a waterfall.
And that's all true. We might see a feature as we're like continuing on this path that clarifies more of this.
Potentially.
That's what I said. It's more of a hint of a place that you'll realize once you run into it.
So as you all continue through the forest, you feel the energy of the place. You are a little bit more in tune now that you have the blessing, for those of you that have it. You see some wildlife moving around, nothing threatening, nothing coming after you. But as you continue on, which, given that you're on a clear path that the force has kind of created for you, you're moving at normal speed. Your speed isn't reduced or anything like that. So it takes you about 2 hours before you come to that fork in the river. But as you get closer, you start getting this feeling of dread, of sickness in the air. You start looking at the trees and they're becoming a little less lively and green like you've become accustomed to, and they're starting to look a little bit more rot and corrupted in a sense. You hear or the forest starts to get a little darker again. Different than before. Things are turning less green and more brown. Vines are growing out of control in areas. Everybody give me a perception check, please.
19.
He's back.
I rolled a 2.
17.
19.
Alright, so
Seven.
so you two failed?
No, I rolled an 18.
Oh, what did you say?
I rolled a 2 plus 5.
Okay. Find this.
Go with my passive. My passive.
Did you add that +2?
Oh, then a dirty 20.
Yeah, don't forget the +2 to wisdom.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, not Trump, but Laura.
Yeah, nope, we're good.
Trump don't get it.
Okay. So, you notice some of the trees in the area kind of shifting a little bit as you all approach. Just kind of slowly swaying back and forth. The other trees that have kind of rotted and look dead aren't moving any longer. As you all approach, the roots, the vines, seem to be animated and moving towards you. Slowly. Not in a fast motion, but just kind of creeping into the path in your direction. As you all approach one of these trees that are just kind of slowly swaying, a limb swings down. Those that pass a perception check, which would be a 10 or higher, were able to duck or move out of the way. Those that didn't are struck with the limb, taking 5 points of bludgeoning, and knocked prone. What does the party do?
Keep going. Sorry for your luck, bro.
Like, are you all picking up the pace and kind of like leaving them behind, or are you just like continuing your walk?
I think it's
Kind of continuing. Come on, man. Get up. Shake it off. You all right?
All right.
I think Laura would like bend down, like offer a hand, like.
Give me a strength saving throw.
A what?
A strength saving throw.
No acrobatics.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Acrobatics or athletics. Your choice.
I'll take athletics. 15.
You are now restrained by roots.
I'm going to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
Let me go. I
In
can give
this
simple
very-
commands.
Huh?
I can give simple commands to plants.
They I don't believe they have to follow your command. You can
It doesn't
communicate.
say that they have free will.
I don't know this is studying the map too.
You can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day, getting information about other creatures. Where you can also turn difficult terrain. Here's for instance, limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your commands.
I mean, it gives them the ability to follow commands. It would.
Plants might be able to perform other tasks on your behalf at the DM's discretion. The spell doesn't enable plants to uproot themselves and move, but
Yeah,
they
that'd be
can
like
freely move
twist yourself
branches,
into a
tendrils,
ladder.
and stalks. But here's the thing.
Oh,
This isn't
sorry,
a
no, just
plant
like-
in the sense of it's just a tree that's fucking with you. This is something else.
Well, now it's sentient, and I'm telling it to
Well,
let
it
me
was
go.
sentient before you did that. If you're catching my drift.
No drift, as far as I know. Someone else
Well, here, let me create a
is
visual.
just moving it or controlling it somehow.
What did you do to piss off Groot? Okay, here we go.
Does this help?
All right,
the
so
visual?
when I told it to let me go, did it say anything back?
In a very grotesque and horrible sound. God, I don't want to do it.
I feel like it's going to sound like Yoda when it comes out. As
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to avoid it. Do it. That's Palpatine.
I know.
How would you know, Trekkie?
Brett, candy character.
Center yourself.
I hate all of you.
Center yourself.
Pass you
Wow.
shall not.
Such a committed DM.
This is why we show up.
Just bring it all over.
I really want to say none shall pass. But
Not your boss.
it basically gives you the finger. No, shit. I don't even have
It's
any
doing what
dialogue.
the trunk?
It just responds with a no.
Fair.
I'm judging.
That's fine. I didn't really have any dialogue prepared for this.
No one ever has dialogue for the plants.
Not anybody really casts Speak with Plants. This is twice now that you've done it in forever.
You're welcome.
I never get anything from the rats either. It's okay.
Oh boy! My name's Nikki.
Let me borrow your basket tool.
Come on, Pluto.
Glad, do me a favor.
Okay,
Get me down
that
from
is
here.
insanely good.
I could hit you,
Try hitting the branch first.
but I'm saying there's a possibility I could hit you. But okay.
Hold on. So, just
Just aim for it and not
for everybody to understand,
I feel like it's just vines.
One of
holding the
these-
ground.
is currently a stand-in for a tree. Hink, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. So, as far as you all can tell, there's only one.
Oh boy.
You all have no reason to suspect that there is another.
But you made me suspicious.
I know.
as far as
I'd
you
be
know.
suspicious.
Exactly.
We do have other
Bro's like, no
trees,
metagaming.
right?
I know.
Just because you see two giant tree creatures doesn't mean there's two.
He just
Yeah.
doesn't want to take a tree and then go, it's morphin time.
I don't think
then
they're-
have it come to a tree.
Yeah. That's not even.
It's not even a part of the spectrum of all the fun stuff I know.
Hey, Brett, now I kind of wish I had taken that cantrip for make bonfire, and I could just light this bitch up.
You might know a ranger that does have
Now
it.
can we set the woods on fire, guys?
I feel like that.
I mean, I have some alchemist fire, but I think we might piss them off.
Yeah, there's also the whole like Moshra's finally leaving us alone type thing, and if we started fully torching the forest, I feel like that could will.
Yeah, we could take him.
We most definitely could not take him last time.
This guy is our happy tree friend, okay?
Yeah, let me switch
But
camera
I mean,
views.
ooh la la, you know. I wish I knew then what I know now. So, excellent song.
So he told me no. He doesn't want to get me down, so why won't you let me go?
You're being held down on the
Prone.
path in front of, like, imagine vines just growing, or roots growing up out of the ground and holding you in place.
I thought he like grabbed me.
No,
They're wrapped around you, holding you in place.
the branch came down, smacked you prone, and then the vines came up and hold you.
I mean, that's the way I understood it.
You
didn't seem like.
Is that better for you guys?
I was fine before, but yeah.
Catherine, I don't know how well you can see that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, what are you all doing?
I'll go over and try to cut them loose.
Okay.
So, is this rolling for an attack, or is there?
You're
a
gonna
skill-
roll to hit, and then do
Okay.
your damage.
Okay. 17.
Oh, I'll still be like, oh, finally, nat one.
You realize what a nat one would have
I
done
know.
to you, right?
I know. That's why I was waiting.
I'm
for
gonna
it.
stab it in the face with a spear as Adam is grappled. Wait, what? That's a 1. No, don't do it!
So
That was session 1 combat first round.
Oh god.
All right.
17.
So 17 hits.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So you hit the vine, or the vines that are wrapping him up, and you do chop some of them away. And for a moment, you do have the ability to kind of do your strength check again. I'll let you do it with advantage this time.
$22.
You succeed this time. You are now free. Now, everybody roll initiative.
Here we go.
Oof.
23.
It's fine. You can roll when it matters.
I know, right?
21.
Just hold your numbers for a second.
10.
You all are doing really good jobs of holding the numbers. That's not what I want.
That can only come What if you were living to just use the word for everything?
Okay. 20 plus. What'd you roll?
23.
21.
Okay, so 15 to 20.
15.
18.
Catherine?
10.
10. Okay.
10.
So, what'd you say, Dana?
15.
Okay, so
23, 21, 18, 15, 10.
here is.
See, we're doing this. All I can picture are the, because he mentioned earlier, the trees from Wizard of Oz. Those are my apples.
I mean,
the pissy ass trees,
potentially, yeah.
the crab apple trees. That's what they were.
Yeah, I realized it was convenient to use the Ent-like figures, but yeah, I'm still picturing Lord of the Rings all the way.
Nobody cares for the woods anymore.
Sounds like woke mischief to me.
Can I flip the camera view? Catherine, does all that text look backwards to you?
Nah.
You said no?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got Tronk, Link, Laura, Glad, me, and then the blighted tree on.
Okay. Well, you all can deal with it. All right. So, let me get back to the stat block. Okay, so Trunk, you're up first.
All right. I guess hunter's mark and shoot it.
Go ahead, do your thing.
30 to hit.
30 hits.
No.
Nope, just missed. Then I'll take that. So that's plus 9. So 19 points of piercing, 4 points of fire. And second attack.
Hold on, because I didn't get that written down yet.
Okay.
How much?
19 piercing, 4 fire. So 19 plus 4.
Okay.
Nat 20. And, oh, I get Colossus now. And I'm going to reroll that one. Nice. Alright. I double all damage, right? For
For a
critical.
nat 20?
Yeah.
It's the base damage that you roll.
Only the base.
I mean, I believe so. I could be wrong.
I believe that's correct.
Okay.
No, the plus whatever, that gets doubled as well.
Okay.
But, like, if you also paired it with Colossus Slayer or Hunter's Mark or something, that doesn't double.
Okay.
Right.
So it's just my base plus the fire.
Yeah.
Alright. So
You can either roll it twice or you can just double what you rolled.
I'm just doubling what I rolled. That is 8, 16, 18, 24 piercing, and 6 fire.
Okay.
Nice.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I cannot find. Really gotta find a better organization system.
It is quite an impressive collection.
We're just gonna use these. 'Cause I don't have. Actually, I'll use these.
I do appreciate that's the giant turkey there.
No, I'm not using
I'm assuming from Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Gobble gobble.
The turkey that we did not fight.
Huge disappointment.
Did you just like ride its back or something?
Brett made a bunch of turkeys, and the one shot that I was running didn't have any turkeys in it.
Not a single one.
It was more of like a festival thing versus like Thanksgiving feast kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And everything online said it was a really good Thanksgiving one shot kind of thing. And I'm like, it wasn't exactly on theme.
So that was 24 piercing plus 6.
Yeah, I got it. So
fire.
it was 53 total. All right, Link.
I'm gonna pull out the angelic short bow and do a ranged attack.
Okay.
That'll be a nat 20 plus 8 to hit.
Okay.
I will expend one of the charges on the bow. So it'll be 10 piercing damage and
Did you move, or are you still right here?
I'm still right there. I just stood up.
for the charge coming off the angelic short bow, do I double that? That'll be 18 fire damage.
Okay.
That's already doubled for both of those.
So, 18 so far? Or what was the first?
18 for fire, and it would be 10 piercing.
So 20. Okay.
Yes. And then I'll run it back with the angelic shortbow again.
Go for it.
Just shortbow does fire damage?
Yes, I have chargers that deal fire, lightning.
Oh, your choice.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a 26 to hit.
Okay.
And then I will run another charge with it.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it'll be 9 piercing and 3 fire.
So 12.
Yes.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Okay. So
Yep.
if you're,
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
um,
Real quick. Trunk, you are within 10 feet. So you are going to take 12 points of necrotic damage. Alright. And Laura?
just wanna get a. Okay. Cool. So I am gonna stay where I am and do a ranged attack. Cast Guiding Bolt here. And it's 26 to hit.
Okay.
And sorry, one sec. And that's 26 radiant damage. And okay, so for the whoever attacks next is going to have advantage because of the guiding bolt. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word here on Tronk. And sorry, one sec. Healing Word. And that gives you 24.
Back to full health.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm done.
Okay. Glad?
Vlad is going to run around behind, just in case anyone else wants to flank. And so it's just the first attack has advantage.
Definitely the first attack.
Okay.
Let me read this again just to confirm. Next attack roll made against the target before the end of the next turn has advantage.
Okay.
So yeah.
29 to hit.
Hit.
And I'm just going to go ahead and roll the second attack.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. So the first attack is 15. Yeah, 15 slashing. Second attack is 13 slashing.
28.
And well, shit. Not raging, but polearm. That is a 27 to hit.
Hit.
And 7 points of bludgeoning.
Fuck you, tree.
And
Alright.
that's it.
Z.
Okay. Where's
I'm coming.
mm,
Z is right here.
okay, so I'm going to how far am I from it? 1, 2,
5, 10, 15, 20,
Five.
25, 30. 25, 30 feet.
30. Okay, so I'm going to move up 10 feet towards it and reach into my bag and pull out my alchemist fire vial that I took that one time and throw it at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. Let's see if you hit it.
Do a good job. Do a good job.
Okay.
Do a good job. Do a good job.
Oh, I forgot I had advantage the first time for that first strength check.
17.
Good job.
I don't know what my
17.
I never knew
modifier would be, but it's 17 just base.
17 hits.
Okay.
Thank you. Glad to know.
It would probably, to be honest, because you're throwing it, it would probably be your dexterity modifier.
Oh.
Glad
Well, then a bit.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've got. So yeah.
Plus
it'd
5.
Be 22.
Yeah. No, does it catch on fire?
What's the damage? Does it have a damage?
It's literally alchemist fire, and it's a treant. I'm just trying to set it on fire.
Right. No, I got that. But what does the item say? What is alchemist fire
I
properties?
don't know.
I get that it's fire.
Catherine, you really just wanted to set something on fire today, didn't you?
Our little arsonist. Alchemist fire. You don't have alchemist fire in here?
I
D&D
yeah, I wrote it down on the sheet, and I never
Oh,
put it in
okay.
the
It's a
ring.
1d4 fire
but
damage
it's
at the
a-
start of each of its
On a
turns.
hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. The creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
Let me do a dex check.
Drop and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Make a ranged. Yeah.
Oh, that's not looking good for it. Let's see.
No.
Nope.
Oh, it also
failed the
can take
dex
that
check.
out. Oh, that's good. But it's also a treant, so shouldn't it be a
Have horrible decks.
additional damage to the 1d4?
We don't know. Brett doesn't tell us that stuff.
So you can go ahead and roll your 1d4 and tell me how much damage it takes.
Okay.
We've all done fire damage. Brett doesn't tell us if it's
3.
whatever.
Hey, I,
3.
I had
So probably
damage.
Well, I
Do you want me to print off
You
copies
did.
of all the monster sheets that I use and give them to you as we play? Is that what you want?
Yep,
'Cause
that's
that's
it.
not cheating or anything.
I don't know how you're gonna send it to me, like when I'm up in Pennsylvania, but
Well, I could send it to you via Discord.
You'll get it in
He
the
can
mail.
send it to you via sarcasm because that's what he's giving us.
No, just
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is we know it's a treant, so treants are
It's made of wood. Fire
like
shit.
more less resistant to fire, and Dee knows this because we've fought treants in the past.
You have fought a treant in the past, yes.
We have.
This is not a treant.
So this isn't even me going and
You
like
called it blighted
Uh,
treant.
Blighted treant, yes. Blighted
Yeah.
is the key word. Just because it's blighted does not mean it is the same. Just to be very clear.
Like in the
I'm
monster
neither
manual.
confirming nor denying that fire damage is doing extra. I'm merely pointing
Your
out.
radiant damage might have done extra for all we know.
I'm focused on the treant part.
I understand.
But-
And that's a reasonable expectation.
Laura, even in the monster manual, like something like blighted could give it like the undead.
Either way, it's on fire.
Like
Mhm.
thing.
For all
Okay.
we know, both of them could be doing double damage.
So Z, you threw it. Are you doing anything else?
Well, I can use my. Sure. I'll use my bonus action to throw a dagger.
Throw a dagger at it. Go for it.
Yeah.
It's a piercing damage.
Don't roll a 1.
I am guessing that a
We haven't
30
had one
hit.
yet.
A 30? No.
No.
That definitely hits.
No.
You get it right
Okay.
between the
Well,
eyes.
that's good.
Now it has a schnoz. It's got a nose. What?
Oh, right.
And it's gonna be 11 damage.
11 points of
There you go.
damage. Alrighty. Now we're rolling. Okay. Now we're at the treant's turn. Okay.
I'm scared.
As you all are focused on the treant, these are meant to represent blights.
Whatever that is, sure.
Or twig blights. My apologies.
Twig.
Twig.
I'm going to roll them all for one initiative real quick.
And let me guess, these little assholes aren't going to listen to me either.
What did you roll?
23.
And 21. And what's your dex? Hold on, I've got it right here.
15.
15. Alright, so you win. Okay. So, treant's turn.
No, he used the magical spell to bring all those guys up.
Sure, if that's how you want to look at it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do choking roots. Roots and vines erupt from the ground in a 30-foot radius around the blighted treant. Any creature in the area other than the treant must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. A restrained creature can use its action to make it a strength check again to free itself. So, 30-foot radius. This is only goes up to 20. So, we'll do it this way. So, Laura,
right?
Z, Link. So, all of you except for your pup.
What? That's some bullshit.
And I have an advantage against plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement.
Okay, but this is not a creature. This is a creature, not a plant.
Or
Hey, Brett, I got a nat 20.
plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement. These are vines trying to restrain me, correct?
It's part of the treant doing the restraining. Like, so. Let me see how I explain this. So, if an octopus uses its tentacle to grapple you, is it the octopus or is it the tentacle that's restraining you?
Yeah.
I mean, am I
Both?
as another DM? What are your thoughts?
Both.
If I'm wrong,
No,
say so. But I
Can't exactly
understand
go
what
after
you're
you
saying. But
without
this
the-
isn't like the treant calling upon the vines in the
Okay.
world to restrain you. This is an attack.
Magical plant trying to hold me down. Roots don't count. Not 20 anyways.
Okay, so you and Z succeed. What did everybody else get?
18.
I'm sorry. What's this? You said like a
Strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay.
16.
Fail. What'd you say?
18.
Fail.
20.
Succeed. Okay. So you two are restrained. It's going to use a bonus action to heal itself. And all right, that will end its turn. We are at the top of the round with Trump.
Did it put out its fire?
Oh, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 1.
Oh no!
You know, 1 is 1.
I know. Take the wins when you can get it.
One and done. That's what we're looking for, baby. I'm going to travel around the other side of the tree and use my short sword to cut Glad loose.
So first,
He has one? A short sword?
you're taking 15 points of
Yes, I
necrotic.
carry a short sword. I just never use it.
I'm just messing.
What's up?
15 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And okay, so go ahead and make your attack.
Do I still get to make one?
You're trying to cut him free. That's the attack I was referring.
I mean, cutting them loose. I don't know if it's.
Well, he had to
really
do that to
attack,
free you.
but-
Yeah, why are you trying to argue with everything, dude?
He when to get you free, he had to make an attack on the vines.
23.
Hit. Go
Or
ahead and roll damage.
25, actually, but.
Roll damage. I'm giving you an opportunity to also deal damage to the creature.
So it counts as creatures, which means I get to use all my dice on it.
I mean, you hunters marked it, so yeah.
Yeah. We got 15 points of. Oh, hold on. Because it's not quite the same. I'm doing my bow damage, not short sword damage. Well, I gotta re-equip it. I think it's just like 1d6. Yeah, I know it's a 1d6. I just remember what the plus damage to it is. 1d6 plus Hunter's Mark plus Colossus. Alright, so 3, 7, 13 points of damage.
13. Got to that.
So am I free at this point, or
Go ahead and give me a strength throw.
oh,
Do it with advantage because he did successfully attack.
25?
Succeed. You are now free. All right, Link.
Thanks, man.
Welcome.
I'm going to attempt to break free. That's about all I can do.
All right.
I want to break free.
I'm going to burn a lucky on this one.
All right.
I'm still going to be held as I got a 14.
Okay. So that will end your turn.
Could I still bonus action Hunter's Market for later?
Sure. Or Amiibo could do something.
I see the trap you're baiting me into.
Okay.
Had the vines constrict him so much that he can't speak?
No, look, I'm
Or are they just loosely holding him down?
they're holding him down. He can speak. Sure. What do you want to do? Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Sure. It's Hunter's Mark. All right.
How come you didn't have Amiibo attack the vines first and then
No.
try to get out?
It's already done. My turn.
Just like curiosity.
You were trying to move through the vines to get Glad free, and that was damage. No, my luck. Amiibo would go up to bite it, and all of a sudden he's poisoned and he's dead.
Whoa.
You said you moved around to free him.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you would kind of be
Beside them.
beside him. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's all right. It's all right. They're just twig blights. You'll be all right.
You afraid to twig?
Small things can be dangerous.
That's what she
You are
said.
absolutely correct. Okay.
Fred
so,
knows all about it.
we're at the twig blights. And I put 2, and there's really 4.
No, we're good. We're good too. It's fine.
That's fine. I'll only track 2 of the 4.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Be all right.
So, twig blights. Pack tactics. Good. We're going to start with Amiibo.
Do it.
You left them there. I mean, they would have just come after
He
you and
automatically
Laura,
takes
but
the dodge action.
Huh?
He automatically takes the dodge action.
But it's like, I'm going bullshit. I'm looking it up.
well, I want to make sure I understand the rules of dodge.
Sure, there's dodge, duck, dip, dive, and
Dodge.
dodge.
I'm like,
192.
The 5 Ds.
Suddenly wrenches come out of the tree line.
Do we have to use wrenches? It's like me drinking my pee. No,
So,
I like the way
So
it tastes.
you,
It can-
I attack at disadvantage.
yeah, it can move and use its reaction on its own, but only takes the dodge action unless you take a bonus action to command.
Right. And all attacks against a creature that took dodge is at disadvantage.
Okay.
But here's the trick: pack tactics for blights or these particular blights give me advantage as long as there is another.
Within 5 feet.
Right. So one
Straight
dice.
roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 2, 1 for each blight,
Okay.
just so that I save some time.
Pseudo advantage.
All right. So
But it's like, nat 20, 19, you're fucked.
the first one is a 17 to hit,
Yes.
and the second one is a 9 to hit. I'm assuming that one misses.
That one misses.
Okay. So for the one that did hit, that's going to be 4 points of slashing damage. Okay. The next one that is next to you, Link. You're restrained,
Yep.
so it gets advantage.
Yep. Do I
How
still-
the hell did that happen?
2 nat 20s.
2 9s. So that's going to be a 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
That's some bullshit right there.
If they had hit, would I still have been able
You
to
rolled
use
2
reaction?
No, because you're restrained. You're grappled. Can you use reactions while you're grappled?
Well, I mean,
He can yell.
like the spiny shield, it would magically impose a shield on me.
But how does Spiny Shield work? It's a spell, right?
Yeah.
Right. What kind of spell? Verbal, somatic, material?
Plus, you're
Because if
using-
you're restrained and it has somatic components, you can't do it.
You already
Yeah, it's
cast Hunter's
BSM.
Mark, which
Yeah,
is
so you couldn't do it.
concentration.
What'd you say?
He already cast Hunter's Mark, which is concentration based.
Right, but
Oh,
I don't
well,
believe.
great, because spiny shield is a reaction, not a concentration.
Right.
Okay.
So
It's a one and done. It's an immediate, instantaneous. Now, I've already let it go, but is Hunter's Mark a VSM?
Vocal and somatic. No hand movement shit.
it's
Somatic
just vocal.
means
Is it?
It's just vocal.
just
Is
vocal.
it- is
Okay.
it-
All right.
Couldn't remember if it was one.
Last one, going after Laura. No
Uh,
advantage, so you're fine. 11. That's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, you lucked out.
Just to be
Yeah, just vocal.
transparent,
She said, "Yay."
the vines restraining me wouldn't be hurting me to the point of like attempting to break the concentration.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm just making sure that something wasn't like glossed over.
No, you're good. All right, Laura, you're up.
Okay.
Is that
Might
how
as
your
well take
character's
that.
name is spelled? Laura?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Laura, like Laura.
That's how it's pronounced, but it's spelled without that second
Okay.
half.
Mhm. Alright, so I'll take care of that little blighted twig that tried to attack me. And let's see.
You don't make a character named Steve and spell it Steve. Just to fuck with everybody.
STVE. Steve.
Steve.
Intelligence score of 5.
Dude, it's so good.
I'll make it a barbarian.
You already have one.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on the blighted twig by me.
Is that a cantrip?
It is not a cantrip, but I am keeping track of the spells I'm casting.
Casting at level
So
1 or
I
what
missed
level?
it last turn, but you cast 2 spells in 1 turn. You can only do that if one of them is a
Yeah,
bonus.
it was
Okay,
the
okay.
healing word was a bonus action. Yep. So yeah, the Guiding Bolt definitely is not, but I confirmed that
All right.
the healing word I used
Do your
was a
thing.
bonus action. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
That's like-
cast Guiding Bolt at the 4th level here.
Ooh.
And so that's 27 to hit. And
Hit.
then
That's a lot of numbers.
so 21 damage. 21 radiant damage.
And advantage for the next person that attacks, right?
Yes, yeah, advantage for the next one who attacks.
Which I don't think we
Um,
did the last round.
I can't remember. I know. No, I think that Glad. I think Glad did.
Remember, you have
like-
advantage on your next attack.
Like after I use Guiding Bolt, whoever attacks next has advantage.
On that target.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So if someone were to go attack that little twig. Oh, is he dead?
Yep.
Yay. Okay, so those
No
guys only have
advantage.
like 20 health or something then. Cause
They're just twigs.
Yeah. Cool. And how's everyone doing on health right now? Is anyone?
I'm fine.
You're good. Okay.
I'm fine. I'm okay on both fronts.
And I think as a bonus action.
I'm the only one taking damage this entire day, so.
That's false.
It happens, man.
Amiibo is taking damage.
Amiibo doesn't.
The whole 4 points, which is 1/10 of his life.
Okay, so we've just got the 3 twigs then, and the big bad boy here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Glad, before you take your turn. "12 points of necrotic damage. Your turn. See? Glad's taking damage.
Glad's still fine.
Glad's glad to be here.
Okay. So, staying within, be directly opposite.
You have disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding.
You already had advantage. Or, well, no.
Just that
was
one
way-
time.
Alright. So, first attack. Wow, okay, thank God for advantage. Dirty 20.
Okay.
And that'll be a 26.
Yep, both hit.
And then the polearm attack. 22.
Hit.
Alright, so. Alright, so. 7 slashing, 15 slashing, and 8 bludgeoning.
7, 15, 8.
Yes.
30.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Zafira.
Okay. I guess I will, somebody's right up on it, right?
Glad is.
Yeah.
Being glad
Alright, so I'm gonna
currently,
throw
I
two,
will be
I'm gonna throw
moving
two
now.
daggers at it. The first one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Hit. You at it.
The second one is going to be a 21 to hit.
Hit.
You sunk my battleship.
Bingo.
That's all I can think of every time. You sunk my battleship.
That's good. That's good.
The first one does 8 piercing damage, and the second does 9 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Oh,
you
and
have-
actually, give me 1 second, because since he's right there, I can do the sneak attack.
Okay.
Is it dead anyways?
Yeah. But she wants to do it, so I'll let her do it. Stab your corpse! Stab your corpse!
Finish it!
I'm gonna make you wood chips!
Well, 19 for the wood chips, okay?
Alright. It is now a pile of wood chips.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job, Z.
Thank you.
Her new name is the Mulcher.
Alright. So, as you all do that,
The Twinkies run away.
and as you all reassess the field looking for the blights, they are gone. Those that were restrained are now free. You have to kind of work out of the vines a little bit, or the roots, but you're now able to get back up.
Oh, there was only one person down. But
Amiibo survived?
Yes.
somehow.
I had to tease it a little bit. I love it. Mike's like, uh-oh.
I'm like, I'm not moving Amiibo up.
Right, and then all of a sudden Amiibo's just,
Like surrounded. I'm like, no.
should have moved him.
Like perception check. No one saw the second tree. Wham! Amiibo's dead.
Right. Well, not to spoil it, that tree right here closest to me on this corner was going to become a treant, but I was like, nah, I'll leave him alone.
Oh, I would have wood chipped it too.
Both of them
Eventually.
at the same time?
Yeah, it'll be alright. We would be alright.
So,
Eventually.
Amiibo.
so you all successfully defeated both of the treants and scared off the vine blight, or the twig blights. But, as before, the terrain around you goes from lush green to dead and decaying, indicating potentially something is wrong with the forest. If anybody wants to make a nature check or an investigation or anything, they're welcome to. Otherwise, you all can continue on.
What we got? Unless you investigation.
I'll do an investigation.
Same here.
No, for me it doesn't matter. Either one sucks. But
Yeah, I'll do a nature.
yeah, no, I didn't.
It's only
see
based
nothing.
on intelligence.
18 for investigation.
Okay?
9.
I'm not even listening to you.
Even with my bonus, I got a 4.
I too have an 18 for investigation.
So, for those that succeeded, you, because you did the investigation at the quarry, you recognize that these trees have been drained of that sap. And the sap, in a sense, is like the blood for this living organism that is the forest. And by basically bleeding it, they've caused it to become necrotic, if you will, which is affecting all the life within it. So, enjoy.
We're looking for a vampire sucking.
I'll pass the information along to the rest of the party. Like, it appears like here, where it's still lush, the sap is still here, and then this
Mhm.
decay of sorts. It seems like the sap has been drained
Right.
Mhm.
from these trees.
Think about a limb, a body limb that fails to get proper blood flow,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes decayed and rot, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually has to be amputated.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, Laura says, I assume it's the work of the Red Hand, but I wonder, like what do they gain from
Red Fist.
doing this specifically? Like, are they using the sap for something? Like, I mean, I guess this does mean that we're probably headed the right direction to finding them, but
No, but for a bunch of acolytes who follow a lazy god, they sure put in a lot of work.
not sure what that was a reference to.
They all follow Sloth, right?
no, we already took out sloths.
Did we? No, Sloth isn't dead.
No, you defeated the Avatar. You did not defeat Sloth as a sin.
Yeah.
But the Avatar has been vanquished. But that's about it. I mean, Sloth will eventually return at some point. Just
I
because.
thought all these people followed Sloth.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know shit about the Red Fist.
So, as you continue to go deeper into this wasteland that has been created, you get back to an area that starts to look alive again. Maybe it hasn't been harvested, or if it has been, not as thoroughly or as extensively. As you enter this area again, you start noticing the sounds of voices. Lots and lots of voices. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
Okie dokie.
Damn cliffhangers!
So we're not ending on a long rest or
What do you
anything.
think?
All our spell slots are still used up when we get
Alright.
You all
started next
can
time.
decide what you all want to do at the start of the next session. If you all want to maybe be a little cautious and figure out how you want to proceed, that's fine. But right now, no long rest.
Okay.
That was another part why I didn't throw the tree in at you. I didn't want you all to burn all your spell slots before you go into this next part. Alright, and like I've said before, because of my work schedule, this is going to be the new rotation. Every other weekend starting from today. I might have to push the sessions back a little later in the day because I have to sleep during the day now. But I will figure that out hopefully in the next couple days as I get into my routine.
Next one's on the 21st.
Yeah, that would be 14 days from today.
Because you're not getting home till like 7. Like
Well, the
6:30.
weekends that we play, I'm off.
Oh, okay.
Right, but my normal sleep schedule when I work nights is I sleep 8 to 4.
Yeah.
But on D&D days, because it's an off day,
You have
I
to wake
can
up early.
adjust a little bit.
Also, I totally get you not wanting to have wildly different sleep schedules.
Yeah, even and that's how it was before. When I was off, I kept that sleep schedule. I mean, it sucks because I always asleep when everybody's awake, but it made life a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I hope everybody had fun. Obviously, setting up for the big showdown.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
Oh, I got half my arrows back. But throw that out there now before you want.
Did he? I don't recall him saying that he was collecting.
Man, that's a long way